What's up, everybody? Welcome to Channel Technical Difficulties. My name is Rob Tui, and we actually were able to start on time. So we're playing Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden, and our Dungeon Master is Mr. Drake Takes.
What's up, everybody? Happy Saturday. It's Saturday, November 21st, and we're approaching Turkey Day. And for some reason, Rob's got his name changed to Turkey in Discord. So I just want to mention that.
It's because Thanksgiving.
Turkey. Yeah, but every time I see that, I imagine Kramer like a turkey getting in the hot tub. I don't know. Rob's like a turkey. But
Trying to
anyways,
figure
we're
out
going to
why.
be playing Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden. We're in session 10. What were we trying to figure out?
Oh, I'm just trying to figure out why Sven isn't there.
Sven is right there. I can
He's
see
there, but he's not there. Like, what the fuck?
You may have to reset his thing
You
on
gotta jiggle it.
OBS.
Let's see.
Jiggle it. Jiggle the handle a little, Rob.
Like switch it to somebody else and then switch it back to him.
Right, but I can't even find where his.
Well, at least it doesn't mess up our beautiful portraits across there.
You can't find his pop-up.
I can't find his. Yeah, he must be 3. Properties. Oh, because it was set to a different name. It was set to. I don't know. Did you change your sign-in, Sven? Did you change it from
Yeah, I think
Eric
he did.
to
It's
Sven?
Spencer
Okay,
1
that's what
now.
it was. So you're there now. Yep, we got you. We got you.
Well, I got to sneeze and it's like lingering. So why don't we do character introductions? Yeah, that's it.
What the fuck was that?
Let's start with Diablo Bob. Blah.
Hi, I'm Diablo Bob. I'm playing Uwu.
Close to my nose.
Real name Unknown Whom 3. Better than the sequel. Coming soon to a DM's Guild channel near you.
The one that hasn't even been written yet is better than the sequel.
Yes,
I probably agree.
So I am playing a halfling rogue, and he's a little crazy. And yeah, you'll have to see how it all turns out.
A little crazy.
Just a little bit.
But he is little, so.
Exactly. He's a little and he's crazy.
Tell us a little bit about your feller there.
Quaid. Quaid is a sorcerer warlock, kind of lost in the north, not from this area originally. Been here about 6 months. And he does not like this place at all, and he's not very trusting of people. So in that respect, it's okay because there's not very many people up here. But he's really kind of lost and trying to figure out, is there a connection to him being here with everything that's going on?
Interesting. Maticuri.
So yeah, I am playing Grun Whitespear, a human warlock who recently has been spending most of his time talking to his invisible friend, and ignoring the people around him.
Don't you have like telepathic communication? So
yes,
they don't even hear you talking to your friends. They just
sit there staring
off
into the void, drooling.
Maybe you lip it when you telepathically communicate too. All right, Rob, tell us about Zazie.
Rob Tui, Zazie, cleric. He is an Aasimar, giggity, and he's also a Zentarum agent, so he can get like evil connections and stuff. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, but that requires roleplay, and that ain't happening. Sorry.
Oh, you don't like roleplay? Okay.
No, I was just talking about you.
Oh, me? I'll roleplay when it's required. Yeah, you're damn right I will.
Sven, tell us about Obsidian.
Obsidian is a juggler who is part of a traveling caravan of entertainers from the south, Neverwinter and Baldur's Gate, that area, who, against his better judgment, although he had nothing to say about it, decided to come up here, and of course everything went to crap even more than normal. Caravan master said, "Hold on, I'll be back," and went out to get a pack of cigarettes and never came back. So we had to struggle on our own. He's been wandering around the 10 towns trying to make enough money to get back to where it's warm, and sort of stumbled upon this group while looking for some wolf hides, and one of them can make a bonfire, so he's made a friend.
Well, you guys have found yourself in East Haven, which is one of 10 towns, larger cities, towns, I guess you would call them, since there are 10 towns. And you guys are up at the Wet Trout, which is in the northern end of town, near the docks. And the Wet Trout is it's kind of the largest and loudest tavern in East Haven. It's known for its ribald atmosphere and rumor mongering.
Well,
Yeah. So you guys are up there. It's early in the morning. You guys. Let me make sure that you guys are fully.
Michael Jackson's Thriller. What's going on?
Fully long rested.
Level up.
Level up. I tell you, I saw
Wet Trout.
oh, go ahead. Never mind. I don't care.
I'm pushing the button. Nothing's happening. Oh, here's the map I made.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's where you guys are at. I do believe today you guys have to meet with the speaker of the town, because you have this big huge cauldron. You have a cauldron. Every now and then you can. Where do you guys have the cauldron at?
I think we said we kept it in our room.
Didn't the
Upstairs.
the imp has
lugged
it?
it up the stairs.
The imp's
every
been
now and
carrying it. It just appears to be floating as it walks around.
You hear every now and then coming from the cauldron. Because I just like it. So what do you guys want to do today? It is it's the 10th day of the 12th hammer of 1494 DR, and it's early. It's 9 o'clock, or it's 8 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning. 6 in the morning.
Weren't we supposed to meet with somebody?
Yeah, the speaker.
Yeah, that's the speaker.
Speaker of the house?
Yeah, you were gonna show him your cauldron. You were gonna entertain selling it to him.
So it's a him. It's not a Nancy.
It's not Fancy Pelosi.
Yeah, but we were concerned it might be a trap.
I'm picturing Mr. Timmons from Lion the Witch and the Wardrobe or whatever. What's that guy?
Product placement right there, Rob.
What's that?
Product placement right there.
Product.
The other thing you guys talked about was going to Bryn Shander for some reason.
Normally when I hold shit up you can't see what it is, but now I got the new XSplit V-cam.
Well, Bryn Shander's a bigger town.
Yes, it is the biggest town.
You get a better
And
deal there?
It's the trade hub.
Well, there's
Well,
more
I think-
people to sell more stew to.
Nice.
You know.
There's also more chances of having more food in Bryn Shander than in East Haven.
And getting stolen from.
It needs to be a little bit bigger, Rob, because your head's big.
What if
A little
I
closer to the camera.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
There you go.
That's
right there.
perfect.
As a matter of fact, your XSplit's almost got you cropped out.
Yeah, the XSplit.
So you should just leave it that way the whole game.
So everybody.
Yeah, just hold it right there
I speak without moving my mouth.
for 3 hours.
We get a break. There's a 10-minute break. Yeah, fuck that.
So you guys,
That's drawn by Mar Mussman, everybody. You guys know Mar Mussman.
you guys, Mara Mussman. Oh,
That's
I
who's
didn't push
laughing
it.
right now.
It's
Mar
still
Mussman.
playing. It's
Yeah.
still playing. So the speaker's name is Daneth Whalen, Mr. Whalen, and I guess the agreed meeting time was 9 in the morning. So you guys have a couple hours hanging around the wet trout, eating your salted fish and cream of wheat. That's on the menu today.
No, let's just pour some water in the. No cream of wheat. No, let's have some stew.
Salted fish is the breakfast on flatbread.
Fish sandwich,
Trout.
I can
Trout,
probably do
actually.
that. Yeah, I
tartar
can do
sauce
that.
on there.
Yeah,
Trout Wheaties.
Let's do it.
kind of like a salty tuna fish. Bumblebee tuna. Bumblebee tuna.
Bumblebee
So
tuna.
after breakfast and stuff, you guys make your way down to the town hall, which is obviously already pointed to on the map, just down here. So the East Haven Town Hall is it's a two-story wattled and daub building where townsfolk come to renew licenses, pay fines, settle petty claims, file complaints, and gather to discuss important issues. The flag of East Haven flutters atop the cupola on the town hall's steeply pitched rooftop. So you guys like get up to the front doors and go inside the main reception hall. You guys can see that the chamber is decorated with like oil paintings depicting like life around East Haven. There's a large painting of the town itself on the like the north wall. It's pretty nice. And on the south wall is a 5 foot long stuffed knucklehead trout. There's a little plaque below it when you come in the door. You can't make it out, so you have to walk over there and look at it if you care. There's a set of stairs that leads up to what looks like is a hallway, and there's people up there already kind of formed in a little line for town business and stuff. And off to the right, there's a doorway that's open, and you can hear voices and stuff coming from that what would appear to be the administrative office. Are you guys lugging this cauldron with you?
I started to say, are we rolling this thing in here? Is the imp carrying it in? Clang, clang off the walls.
He's got it.
Yes.
Do we really want to bring it?
No, let's just ask him.
Do we
what he thinks
do we
So
need it?
It'd
We
be
don't need it,
worth
do we?
if we could feed the entire town. We could feed
Yeah, the speaker when you briefly talked to him yesterday, he said he would have to examine it
Okay.
if he's gonna buy it. He's not gonna buy it unseen. He wants to see it work. You got to show him how it works.
Have the imp pee in it to provide the water.
So
Start cooking.
as you guys come in, you start chit chatting among yourself. You drag in 50-pound cauldron, copper cauldron, clang. A female steps out of like the administrative office, and she looks like this.
I got an arrow.
She says, "Everybody."
No, it came.
I can see it.
The figures.
She's
Hot
barred.
chick, and Rob can't
Blonde
watch it.
lady in a dress, furs.
What's the name of the image?
Prudence
Prudence.
Tarkwald image.
She says, "My name's," in her best. What was Vinny Vinny's wife's name. There's a little deer. Is he drinking from a brook and a bullet blasted his head off? She says, my name is Prudence Tarkwood. How can I help you? And what is this? Ah, this is the cauldron that Speaker Wayland was talking about, isn't it? As she comes strolling out of into the area. Let me put you on a map.
Can you reshare that Prudence one, Drake, so I can see if it works? Yeah, it's just giving me a question mark, like a box with a question. I don't know what the hell.
It just hasn't loaded on your end yet. Hasn't transferred fully.
Doesn't seem to be right. It wouldn't just take a second, wouldn't it?
Normally, yeah.
Called up your cable company and said, "Hey, Rob, send me really bad."
I don't think
Throttle
that's it. All the other websites are working fine. And I can open other
All
images.
the movie websites.
All the booby. I'll wait for the map. That's cool. That I have.
All right, yeah, so Prudence came out of like this little doorway here. And she says, are you here to see the speaker? I went from Italian to Irish. I don't know.
Are you here to see the spiker? Yes, we want to talk to
Well, we ain't here to pay no fines.
Oh, thank you, Sven.
So she says, just a moment. And not too much longer, but a gentleman comes out and he introduces himself as Daneth Wayland. You know, everybody's all bundled up here. He says, pulls off his stocking hat that he's wearing. His hair's all messed up. He says, ah, the boys with the cauldron. I see it.
Bloodshot eyes.
Mr. Jennings.
I've been up all night pondering what we could do with such a device in East Haven, trying to find enough money to pay you for it. Unfortunately, I have come up short at the moment, but I can promise you within 48 hours, I can come up with enough gems to purchase this fine kettle. And he moves over to it and he kind of fondles it a little bit. He touches it a little bit. He says, would you care to show us how it works?
Yes.
Now there are a couple other people like up on the stairs up there waiting in line to go into the offices. There are like little signs up there you can see down that hallway, like license and fishing permits and crap like that.
I'll tell him to have some water brought in.
Well, let's bring it in the administrative office. Why don't we? As he looks around. So you guys can come back in here
I
to
want
the
an insight
administrative.
this guy. This guy seems creepy.
He does.
Oh, no, actually, he seemed like a pretty good dude, man. Let's just, hey, dude.
He's your best BFF.
He reminds you of your long lost cousin from.
You remind me of my long lost cousin Frederick.
Frederick.
Unfortunately,
His name is Frederick.
he was addicted to drugs.
So Prudence, she as you guys come in, she closes the door behind herself, and the speaker says, "Ah, some water." He goes over and he fetches a big pitcher of water. He goes, "Here you go. I don't think it's very fresh. It's probably from yesterday or the day before, but
It's
nevertheless,
not nearly
it's
enough.
clean." You need more than a pitcher of water? How much water do you? Oh, he looks over at there. Oh my, you need a lot of water, I suppose.
Several gallons at least.
Ah, several gallons of water. Well, Prudence, could you get one of your gals to help us out here? And he hands the pitcher. Do you dump the water that's in the pitcher in it?
Not if I'm gonna eat it.
No.
She's like, I'll be right back. We'll go scoop some snow up real quick.
Make sure it
Avoid
ain't
the
got
yellow
no
snow.
peas in it.
There's just corn nuggets. Just corn nuggets.
Somebody's pissing out
So,
corn nuggets. That's a problem.
So they get some water for you guys, and you show them how it works.
Yeah,
Make some
Yeah.
stew.
make up some
Make
stew.
some stew. So he's like, this is fabulous. This could save the town with this rationing that's gonna have to start happening. I'm definitely interested in purchasing this from you. Uh,
Great.
what was the deal? What was our deal?
30,000 gold pieces or
I
something.
think it was
30,000.
30,000.
30,000.
Yeah, this guy looks like he could put together
Number I have
30,000
in my
gold
head.
pieces. Uh,
You got the money, we got the stuff.
oh, we got this going on here.
Oh shit.
So Daneth says, yes, I've put together 5 very nice gemstones, 500 gold pieces per gemstone. I assure you, there's no one else in East Haven that will pay more for it.
2,500, huh?
It's one apiece. Yeah. That's average price for it.
I'd kind of like to, say, hey, look here. This thing could feed this entire village for years and years to come.
All right. Well, before you get too far into, give me a persuasion check.
Yeah, if you lose, it comes out of your cut.
He's like, well, maybe just 400 then.
Jesus,
All
mother
right,
of hell.
So go ahead and role play out while you ask him.
I was thinking that this could probably even beat a city the size of Bryn Shander. What do you think, guys?
It is an endless supply of food,
Endless supply.
isn't it?
I'm not really trying to persuade him. I'm trying to use a spell.
No, it's not technically endless.
Okay.
Yeah.
3 times a day.
But forever,
120
right?
people 3 times a day. Yeah, that portion of it can continue doing it, but you're limited to 120 people.
Yeah.
It's not like you can feed 1,000 people with it or something.
Oh well. Yeah, it seems like.
It can
So-
feed this
so
shit
more-
town. No, I don't
Speaker
say that.
Wayland says, well, I'm sure you could probably lug it around to all the 10 towns and see what they would offer you for it, but it's here, and in 48 hours, you will each be 500 gold richer,
48
and you
hours.
won't have
what
to
do you
deal
mean?
with it. Well,
48 hours.
it's not that I have those gems just lying around. I have to call in some favors. It's going to take some time. Of
Well-
course,
We'll have the cauldron over here at the end with us whenever you come up with the gemstones.
the cauldron at the end. Well, I don't think it's as secure over at the inn as it would be in the dungeon.
No, it's fine. with
Perhaps
us.
you could secure it in the dungeon and then watch over it if you'd like. I don't have a problem with that. I can show you the dungeon if you care to see it.
Sounds
It's
like
rather
some-
secure.
Sounds like a really good idea.
Yeah.
Or
As long as we get the keys.
yeah,
The keys. I'm sure the guards have the keys.
Guards?
Yeah, I'm sure it's not a place I want to hang out.
or what we could do is you could test it out for 2 days, and we could take Prudence as collateral.
Prudence says, "Now this town would fall apart without me."
Well, we'll just
Of course,
we'll keep
you
it
could
safe
stay
ourselves.
here in the town hall. There's plenty of room.
How much beer you got?
Unfortunately, we don't allow drinking on the premises.
What kind of?
Well, that's a deal breaker right there.
Yeah,
We'll be at the inn. The cauldron will be safe with us. In 2 days, come see us. We'll set you up.
We'll meet you back here in 2 days.
So
How's that?
Prudence says, "Well, which inn are you staying at? And I'll make sure I send a messenger over there when we get the gems in town."
How about
Staying
you
at
come
what
back in
town?
exactly 48 hours and you don't need to
We'll
message
be
us.
back in 48 hours. That's
And
perfect.
you should have the gems when we come back, or
Or
dot
else,
dot
lady.
dot.
Ah, I understand, she says.
Oh,
And Waylon, Speaker Waylon says, "Well, I certainly would feel more obliged to watch out over it if it was here. But I suppose the inn has an illusion of security."
Obsidian said 5K and Prudence. My God. Sell me your wife. Sell me your children.
how much for the little girls?
How much for the little girls? Your wife. Your children.
Today's special: chicken and dry white toast. All right, so you guys,
Oh, chickens and a Coke.
4 fried chickens. And
so you
dry
guys
white
lug
toast.
this cauldron back out.
Yeah, oh
You
yeah.
see,
We got the imp.
you see, like people outside, like watching you, like, what the hell are they doing with this thing?
It's floating in air.
Mind your business. Yeah, if the
Yeah,
imp is
really.
invisible, it's just floating. The cauldron is
That's
just
why
floating.
the people are.
We're just
I
escorting
see you go by.
the cauldron up the hill.
My suggestion would be we told them that we're going to the inn. What if we didn't go to the inn and just came back in 48 hours?
Yeah, that's
kinda
fine.
what I was thinking. We could camp
Because it
someplace.
sounds a lot to me like they want to know too much about where we are and what.
Right.
And so
Yeah.
they're going to come rob us and take this cauldron.
Additionally, we're actually going to the tavern that also has some rooms. We're not going to the White Lady Inn that they probably suspect.
We had that cave that we just killed everything in.
Yeah,
We could
True,
go
and it
hang
has
out
the
there.
campsite.
that's better
Why,
than
where
the
the
back of
cauldron
my
came from?
Winnebega.
It has a campsite in it.
We just hang out there overnight. Wait, come back.
We have
Well,
somebody who
here's
can
what
make a
we can
bonfire.
do. We can go to the cave and
Well-
spend 2 nights, and we've got plenty of food.
The only
So,
downside about it is there's also those harpies in
Well,
the
for
area.
for that matter, it's actually almost as close to go to Bryn Shander as it is to the cave.
see if we can get a better deal.
We can definitely get a better room in Bryn Shander.
I don't
couple of-
trust this dude, man. I don't trust this guy for some reason.
If he's
ma-
if they're like watching us or something, if we go to a different town, it's much easier for things to get stolen or for us to disappear in a town versus like in a cave when we can defend ourselves.
Yeah. I'm good with the cave. We're about to be rich.
I'm good sleeping on the floor
Yeah,
for
we
2
can do
days.
2 more
I'm
nights.
good with it. It's cold. There's undead skeletons trapped under the ice. It's all good. It's all good.
Wait, what? No, okay, let's just back up a minute. What's this undead skeleton under the
I
ice?
love
We killed
you,
one of them. The
man.
giant
Yeah, that's right.
skeleton thingies.
Maka 1027, thanks for the resub. Yeah.
And as a side note, we did not kill the hag that lived in the cave. She gave us
Me too.
she gave us the cauldron and gold and buggered out.
Yeah, that's true.
There was also harpies in the area.
And Yeti.
I mean, we
Harper's
could
is
just
good.
go back to the inn and
blizzards.
sleep and just do like we do when we're out in the wilderness. Have one person on watch, every
Watch
2
order
hours.
for 48 hours.
Well, no,
Find
I
an
mean during the
abandoned
day
house
we
in
could
town.
just
break in.
do shit.
Or that ship.
Ferry?
Was that in this town?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
ferry.
It's out.
We could
It's
go
out,
haunt
Yeah, the
things
East
for a
Haven
little
Ferry to the west.
Yeah, there was just a bunch of rogue
Druga.
Durger dwarves that live there collecting
rid of them.
And-
charlatan or whatever they call it now, black ice.
We could, Uwu could run over and talk to the ferry master and basically call him the favor and be like, we need to just kind of chill on the ferry for a couple days.
I don't think he's gonna probably care. You don't think? You suspect he
Yeah.
doesn't care. He's like, I'll have to rent it out to you for a bottle of hooch.
Hooch, huh?
Bottle of hooch. What
Is
about
he
that
drunk
hooch that
now?
we?
Because we can just give him some water. He won't know.
What about that hooch that we
I want
comped
to
during
I want to
the
use
keg party?
My background safe haven feature.
Oh yeah. Yeah, everybody's got a feature that nobody ever uses. Let's look at that.
So, like, you're gonna talk to the leader of the town and see if you can get safe haven.
I have safe haven as well.
It's
I
faction
totally
agent
have
background.
safe haven.
Oh,
Look at that. Sharing is caring twice in a row. 2 different people. They can give us.
Just need a house to lay low for a couple of days.
Yep, they can provide us with access to a hidden safe house.
so
What are you rooting
Prudence
for?
says, in the conversation you guys picked up, she says, "Do you have any family you can stay with?"
We got it covered. Never you mind. We'll be back in 2 days. Thanks.
Yeah.
Peace!
Stand at the end or someplace. We'll be back.
And then we go find some hidden safe house.
All right, so the two of you, since you both have the same faction,
I love you, man.
realized separately, and both of you don't realize that you're in the same faction, that Prudence just asked you if you had someplace to stay the night.
But did she give us a secret code word? Like hey.
She did.
Oh.
She did.
Then we'll
She said,
say.
"Do you have any family in town?"
And I'll wink and then I'll wink at my friend Grun and say, no. Are you our family? These obvious, like it's not even a secret. And Matakiri, thank you for the resub, sir. Yeah.
Secret handshake right in front of everybody.
Right.
Bumping elbows.
Do you have family in town? We're doing all these
So
songs.
she takes you to the side over towards the map, and she whispers to you. She says, "I know someone who wants the cauldron. Family member."
I say, who is it?
No. She says this to both of you separately,
Yeah.
quickly.
Get
She
a better
says-
price.
She says, "He's very high up in the family. He would be very pleased if he acquired it."
Well, we didn't, we don't have no handshakes or nothing here, so we can check into that.
I can send a message to him for you. Just tell me where you're staying, and I'll make sure he gets the message to you. And your friends.
Aren't we gonna stay with you? Like, didn't
We were hoping to get a safe place to.
She says, "There's nothing safer than the dungeons here in East Haven."
Will you be staying with us?
I have duties to tend to, but I will check up on you.
What is that door? I'm asking her. where
It's the
is that?
floor squeaking.
Oh, it's
People
the
upstairs.
floor. Okay. Well, so you want us to stay here in your safe dungeon while you go seek a buyer who is not the person that you're living with.
Living with.
Oh,
You're
I
the
don't.
town speaker.
The speaker and myself are not romantically involved.
No, but I mean, don't you occupy the same residence?
No, I have a small cottage here in East
Oh
Haven.
well, how can it hold? Can it hold 5 people?
It could if we all stand all evening.
Oh, I just opened that door. I didn't mean to do it.
So we go to the ferry or what?
Do you like open the door and look in?
No, I just clicked on the map. I just wondered if I could do it.
So Cindy's gonna walk over to Uwu and sort of whisper, "Hey, would you be able to make this door not lock properly? Do you have those skills? If we are forced to stay in this stupid dungeon?"
I could definitely try.
But
Ooh,
yeah,
will go over the door and just try to like
I'm not sure the other
nonchalantly.
two characters are talking to you guys and telling you what's going on.
The man mentioned staying in the dungeon.
He mentioned securing the cauldron in the dungeon.
Yeah, the last thing Quaid knew is we were headed
Going to the ferry.
into a cave or a ferry or
cave.
something.
Yeah, well, we started talking about safe haven, and then she piped up and said, "I have a."
Secretly to you two. Yeah.
So we're thinking about going to the ferry.
And
So what do you think, Sassy?
how long did she say
You
it
go
would
with the
take her to
family?
find this other buyer? How long did she say?
She says, at least 24 hours to get word back. Perhaps a little less.
Do you know anybody who knows sending?
So I would try to get over here with Grun and say, I think we should take an opportunity to find out about this other buyer, but I see no reason to not go and stay where we plan to stay.
Well, the buyer she mentioned seems to be somebody higher up in our organization.
Right. But if she tries to say like, "Oh well, I'm not going to do it unless you stay in the dungeon," then that's some fishy shit right there.
Yeah.
So I say we say, "Okay, great. Have the message sent and we'll be back tomorrow. Same time."
Are you guys on the same page? Are you guys communicating with one another about it?
Yeah, I'm telling him this directly. See if he agrees. Grun.
So you guys figured out that both of you work for the same organization.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because of the.
They're both like, and
Whatever
they see her whispering and shit. Yeah.
It's the universal sign.
Yeah. So, so let's tell her that and see what she says.
She says, I'm sure the cauldron would be safe with you. I'm sure wherever you're at.
That's right.
You're more than welcome to make sure it's secure here when the family comes.
About this time, Grun hears in his head.
Can we go yet?
I'll have the imp land on him. Dig his claws into him.
So.
I know, you're supposed to be holding cauldron. What's wrong with you? Stop pinching my butt.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
The
it's
imp
like the
flies
Jeopardy
over.
music. Like, make a fucking decision already. Well, so I'm thinking if we stay in this dungeon, at least we don't have to trudge anywhere. I mean, we can take care of ourselves. Let's just stay in the dungeon. She really seems to want to.
I agree.
I wonder if that's
Copyright.
copyright.
Yeah,
I
copyright.
wouldn't go too far with
He's
that.
Less than
dead.
6 seconds.
It's
Less
not
than 6
copyright.
seconds.
He's dead. He can't. He died.
No, it's Alex Trebek is not the holder of the.
Too soon. Too soon.
Oh my
Man.
god.
That's bad.
I'll take anal bum cover for 500. That's an album cover. Those are so funny.
So, are you guys going to the fair? I mean, you guys got 8 options.
I think
Which
Zazzy and I
Yeah,
both
the
agree
option-
that
Oh, go ahead.
stick with the dungeon.
Yeah,
I
we're
thought
gonna
both
go.
you and I agree.
Yeah, we want to stay in the dungeon and then wait till tomorrow and
I
see.
mean, do you want to at least go look at the dungeon and see what it looks like and stuff?
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
Yes.
Like just the 2 of you or the whole party?
No,
or...
we're all gonna go look.
You're all gonna go look. All right, so when
Let's
you
go-
guys come into
let's go
this
look at the
room
dungeon.
over here on your Prudence says, "Well, we have to go downstairs," in an Italian accent, not an Irish one. In here, you guys see low burning lanterns cast a gentle glow upon a tall black object in the center of this room. Although one could easily mistake it for a statue, this object is actually the figurehead of a ship and is carved in the likeness of a winged demon. The demon-shaped figurehead stands about 8 feet tall. Shards of wood jut out from the demon's back at the points where the figurehead once attached to the hull of a ship. Let's see.
Holy shit.
Lashed to the... Wait, I can put that in chat too. Lashed to the figurehead with a rope is a scrawny woman who is dripping wet. Her long white hair hangs over her face, obscuring it. And Prudence says, "Oh my, I haven't seen her before." Dog's barking. And you see a wooden staircase that goes up that climbs up to a balcony that's upstairs. So you can see there's a second floor. And then there's a stone staircase that goes down. Everybody, give me a intelligence history check. The DC is a 20.
Intelligence.
Intelligence.
Are you feeding that to us, or you're just wanting us to do it?
Yeah. Actually, you guys can.
318s.
Some of that stuff you guys can roll in the. I turned off the
Okay.
dice tower because I want you guys to roll it in the open sometimes.
Perception, stealth, and all that still goes in a tower, right?
Yeah, I'll try to tell you to roll it in the tower. I'll try to remember.
He's got a -1. He got a fucking 18.
You don't. None of you recognize the demon that this is made out of, but you all kind of look at this thing and you all recognize that it's made out of chardolin, aka black ice. The whole thing.
Ooh. Step back a ways.
Where's the door out of here?
And
Right
the speaker looks at you and he says, "Yeah, we didn't know what to do with that. So we've kept it here, but I've never seen the White Lady here before. That's odd."
That's odd. You walk in and there's a lady
There's a
strapped to
demon,
a
black
demonic
eyed
statue.
demon.
dripping wet.
But the lady is the odd part. The lady is the odd part.
That's
That's
odd.
So
Yes.
it's a white lady.
A dripping wet white lady tied to the demon.
Yeah, you guys recognize her from the seance that you guys had with the halfling over at the White Lady Inn.
Do we have a picture?
Does she look?
Is that
She's the
ghosty?
ghost. Yeah, she looks ghosty.
So can we tell she's a ghost? I was not there, so can I, looking at this woman, tell that she's a ghost?
Absolutely. Everybody can.
Okay.
And when you look at her, you can tell that it is the same ghost that you saw earlier during the seance. The one that was writing on the windows.
Would Uwu recognize her? Being from East Haven.
You all recognize her. Is that not clear?
Okay. Yes. Okay. So we all recognize her.
Yes.
Uwu
You're
will be
it's the
like,
white lady. It's the same lady from the seance.
Is there
She's
any
sobbing.
glass in here?
She's like,
"What are you doing, lady?"
I think she's being a ghost.
Is there any glass in here?
What are you doing,
Why,
lady?
why are you here, lady?
Well, is there any glass in here? We breathe on it, we fog it up, and we let her write.
"What do you want? Give us a sign."
She just got her. She's dripping wet, and it looks like she's lashed to this figurehead, ship's figurehead. Like underneath like you would on a ship. The figurehead sticking on the front, and she's like lashed to it like this. Her back is to it.
Well, if
Facing that
she's
way.
ghostly and she's lashed to it, obviously nothing that we have, since we have nothing magical other than a cauldron, can really, I guess, cut the things that would hold a ghost.
It looks like she might be hungry though. You don't know. She might want some stew. No, I'm kidding.
Well, you
Halfling
got a
stew.
pitcher's worth.
Unfortunately, they didn't give me no cool image.
I'm sure Rob has many pictures of wet ladies strapped to things.
I mean, they gave us this, but it doesn't give us justice, right?
It's an odd pose for a ghost.
Very sus.
Well,
Dun, dun,
the speaker and Prudence go down the stairs after a moment. They're like, this seems very odd. Let's let her be.
I'm
They
inclined
say.
to agree.
And you guys do notice like there's a couple of like signs hanging around that says "Do not touch," like
Do not feed the ghost.
referring to the statue, the figurehead. One of them's in a language you don't understand, but you all know it's Dwarven.
Dwarven.
No, I'm kidding.
Dwarven.
Let's see.
language.
So you guys are gonna go down to the dungeon.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
I guess as we start to head down, can Ubu like take a gold coin that came out of that chest and just kind of like toss it to her?
a gold coin. You're gonna.
He's gonna
She said her
Oh,
husband's
point to
ghost
her.
with it.
chest was on the bottom of the lake. The hag gave us a chest from the bottom of the lake. So he's seeing if it's the same chest.
Yeah, so just kind of tossing a coin from the chest to her.
Is this the same chest?
Well, let's. She does accept your offer.
She does accept our offer.
She does. She accepts the offer of. Get my pen out from under Zazzy.
The penis mightier than the sword. That's the pin is mightier than the sword.
As she says, and screams as you see the lashing, the ropes that are attaching her just kind of fade away as she comes at you guys.
You guys know these
And
cookies.
Obsidian, what are you gonna do?
It's that time of year.
It is
for
that time of year.
Royal Dunsk.
So we cannot see her on the
Uh,
map.
Yeah, she is ghostly, but she is on the figurehead still.
So I'm going to step forward. Am I within 5 feet of her if I move one step forward?
Let's put her in a square. There you go.
All right, so I'm going to slam my fist down, and as the ball slams against the stone floor, this blast of
Simmer down, lady.
Simmer down. Simmer down now.
Simmer down.
Hold on 1 second. All right, so right there on the combat tracker, I just grabbed the token, the F.
Okay.
If you want to hit the black ice statue.
Which
It's
has
pretty hard.
armor, by the way.
Apparently.
It's got armor.
Oh, it's made out of a pretty a material that's more durable than steel.
And with that, I'll kind of like step onto. Are these stairs over here too?
Those stairs go up. Yeah, you can see that there's a loft up there.
Okay, so I kind of like jump onto the stairs and like use my cunning action to try to hide.
So you like get up on the stairs and kind of get behind the banister a little.
Yeah, hiding. You can't see me.
All right, you can roll that in the dice tower, please. Yix the imp.
All right. Yix is gonna come down here and do the help action to help Zazzy.
Zazzy.
Yeah.
Mr. Quaid.
I don't see her. Is she behind the statue or something? Line of sight thing?
Does she? Did I
The
turn her?
ghost?
Yeah, no, she's. Yeah, you must be. She's.
Let me
Why
move
is
here and see if I can
she
see her. It happened when you said let's put her on a square, so I assumed you moved her to that square, and I can't see her anymore. Oh, she's right there. Oh, she was behind Obsidian. Okay. That's weird. All right.
I think you're behind the pole, actually.
Could have been, yeah. So I'm going to just fire an Eldritch Blast at her.
Ah, that hit her.
And then I'm going to move back here to that corner.
All right. So I've been helped. I will do some glaive action.
Choppy chop.
And yeah, I
So
figured.
yeah, she kind of passes
Just that.
through her a little bit.
All right. After doing that, I will move back.
So she where does it say?
What's up, Gerbil Slayer?
She throws back her head to reveal a bare skull with a rictus grin. And does her horrifying visions.
Fuck that.
I'll use
Fuck
an
that.
inspiration point on this save.
Fuck you.
So yeah, if you're gonna use inspiration, you can go ahead and check advantage for this save. As she screams out.
What? I succeeded.
Fuck. Nice.
All right, so let's see. The DC was
Actually, I didn't know it was for frightened. Sorry. Because Halfling has Brave, which is advantage against frightened.
It says Fantasy Grounds. You can apply effects to your character.
That should have been an automatic thing. One of Kent's extensions
here, I'll push it again too.
is Brave, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, you rolled it again. going on?
I don't know what's going on. Do
Ken
you need me
has
to
an
roll it again?
No, look in the
Well,
chat.
not now that you've applied the effect to
Yeah.
yourself.
Okay. My apologies.
So yeah, go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw.
That should that extension or fuck. That effect should just be on you all the time.
Yeah, I thought it was okay. Sorry, I thought that was automatic with it.
Oh, nice. So you saved. So let me take
It's my apologies.
take frightened off. And who failed? The DC was a 13. So who failed by 5 or more?
Obsidian.
Gideon.
No, I did not. I failed by 4.
So just Obsidian. So Obsidian, roll a D4.
No, I've rolled. Oh, I got a -1. I rolled a 9, but I got an 8.
So
So
Obsidian,
8, 9.
add 30 years to your age.
Damn.
As
You're human. You're
yeah,
man
if
now.
you fail by 5 or more, the target also ages 1d4 times 10 years.
All right.
You guys will be able to repeat your saving throw for frightened at the end of your turn.
So
And you will be
Damn.
immune.
30 years, both you
You-
guys.
You will be
but I'm
immune
an elf.
to that for 24 hours if you make your save.
Good.
And that was, and then she's going to kind of float down off of the, the ropes kind of fade away, and she's gonna float down like here,
Uh-huh.
getting close to Obsidian. Ooh, again.
Ubu. Sorry, let me fix that real quick.
Why all the sevens?
Ulu
777.
will come unhidden, jump down, come over here, and attack yonder lady.
Yonder lady.
Take this, bitch.
2.
How about you?
She dodges out of the way. And you get her with your next attack, with your dagger. You stab her in the ghostly kneecap.
Ghost taint.
Ooh.
Ghost taint.
Then I shall bravely walk into the corner. Hee hee.
And I saunter into the corner.
Saunter into the corner. Grun.
Grun is going to Eldritch Blast.
Ooh, that's the hit.
Nice.
Okay, very good. It resisted that necrotic, I think. Sorry. And that's it.
Obsidian. You are frightened.
All right, so I'm going to try to calm myself a little bit, focus my chi. You said I didn't do it automatically. Do I get another save?
Yeah, at the end of your turn. What is what was the key thing? Was that an action?
Yes. It It was resistance, casting resistance on myself, and it worked. I rolled a 4, +4.
So you got a +4 to your save. Is that what's happening?
Right, it rolled it.
Yeah,
It rolled the save.
it did automatically.
Oh, nice. Oh, okay. Did it remove the
Yes.
effect?
It did.
Bastard. It did? Nice. Thank you, Fantasy
Yix
Grounds.
is going to this time help Dennis. Because his attacks are less likely to be resisted.
All right. In that
Fancy.
case, I'm gonna do what I was gonna do before, which is I'm gonna do Sacred Flame.
That's a success.
Holy shit.
Dennis Quaid.
So frightened effect. You can't move closer to the person. That's about it, right?
And you have disadvantage on attacks and saves.
Yeah.
But I just gave you advantage, so it's neutral.
Right. Okay. So he will fire an Eldritch Blast at her. And,
5 points.
and then when I pass, it should give me a roll, right? And it did.
And you
And I failed.
And let's see. The ghost is going to use one human it could see within 5 feet. Obsidian. So she like does the Whoopi Goldberg and she steps into you.
Want to use my inspiration for the save?
Okay. You ready?
Yes, sir.
And you failed. So you become incapacitated. See, one human the ghost can see within 5 feet must succeed on a saving throw or be possessed by the ghost. The ghost then disappears and the target is incapacitated and loses control of its body. The ghost now controls the body but doesn't deprive the target of awareness.
What kind of
crap is that?
Can you turn undead? Zazzy?
I can.
Cool.
It was so. Do we think like turn undead and let him be turned and hope the ghost does something before that minute's up? Or
Well, I'm hoping turn undead will affect it while it's inside him, since the ghost is possessing him.
But isn't that like
Ooh?
Yeah, it wouldn't matter.
Ooh, seeing that the ghost kind of like lunging at Obsidian and kind of like merging with him. We'll go ahead and use his silent speech to speak to Obsidian and say, "You okay?
You mad, bro?
You mad, bro?
All these stupid woman is in me. Get her out."
Roger.
The stupid woman is in me.
Little pagan going on.
Normally that's reversed.
Roger that, buddy.
Some people are into that, man. You know, I can understand.
Then he will run up and stab Obsidian in the taint.
Wait!
Non-lethally stab him in the taint.
The power of the power of the taint compels
No,
you.
he dodges. Thank God. Don't hurt him.
The power of the taint compels you.
Oh, no, no!
Oh, and
Jesus
it's a crit.
Christ.
Oh, what an effect. You get to whirl twice on the table and choose one of the results. So
Non-lethal damage.
Critical.
Using non-lethal damage.
Triple damage
There you
for
go.
advantage.
Alright. I will go ahead and use triple non-lethal
So just
damage.
roll standard, and I'll do the rest manually.
Well, I think
Okay,
I think if you just include an extra die. Oh yeah, yeah, I don't know.
So the way I do it is I just take half of that again. So you did 33 points of damage.
Yeah, that's not
Sweet.
technically how you do that, but it'll work.
It's close enough because that knocks him out.
So basically, I use the hilt of the dagger to just stab him in the taint. You know,
And
because
then,
that'll make
Yeah.
the ghost feel it.
Do we see the
Oh,
ghost
yeah.
now?
You do not.
And then I will
Sliding off the
continue
seat on your bicycle right under the bar.
right over there.
Oh,
He's stable.
Oh
'cause he's
fuck!
unconscious.
Why would he be stable?
Because I used non-lethal damage. I knocked him out.
Oh right.
He-
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
unconscious and stable.
Yes. That's true.
Yix.
So this ghost is nowhere to be seen?
Do you think the ghost is still inside Obsidian, who is unconscious?
Okay. Yix will come down and shake Obsidian. I'll try and wake him up.
He's like,
Slap him around.
you can see there's a big welt on the back of his head, like forming, like.
Where he got hit with the hilt
Use
of a
his
dagger.
stinger tail to
For
like
triple
poke at it,
damage.
but he can't do any damage because he can't make an attack.
Dennis.
Quaid is going to hold an action, and he is going to ready the Eldritch Blast cantrip if he sees that ghost again. And I saved.
You're safe.
Yes. And everybody knows it because it made this really loud noise all through the room.
What was that?
I'm saved.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Whose turn is it?
It's mine. So she does kind of like real ethereally come out of Obsidian's body, but she's like almost transparent. She starts to move away.
Ready to action.
Ready to action?
Yeah, where's she at?
She's
underneath the imp.
She's underneath the imp.
Yes, there, that one.
She shouldn't have immune all.
She's ethereal. Cannot be affected by anything. She's immune to all.
But I don't know if Quaid would know that.
No.
He will now.
Yeah.
Oh, look at
Nope,
that.
you won't.
Exhausted.
Exhaustion.
Crotch.
I don't know. You can figure out how that worked out. How did you give yourself exhaustion?
I don't think I did.
I deny. I refuse.
You can't know. I didn't see that shit happen at all.
Somehow you think you did something.
Did something.
Did something.
How did you give yourself exhaustion? I don't think I did.
I don't think
Great.
I did. So she disappears through the wall.
What the hell?
Zazzy,
Bobby?
She does provoke an attack of opportunity from you. If you wish to try to fumble.
No. No.
It's your turn too.
Well, she's gone, right?
She went outside. She went through the wall. You can't see her
All right.
currently
So in
because of
that
line of sight.
case, I shall step 2
Quick,
and
give him some of his snake oil.
and then I'm gonna rub snake
worked
oil
great
on
last time.
Obsidian's penis. No, I'm gonna cure wounds, like that. And then make him wake up and be not hurt and say, and if he wakes up and looks at me at all, I'm just gonna point directly to Uwu and not say anything.
Grun is going to ready an Eldritch Blast if he sees the ghost again. Oh, no, he won't. Because he has Hex.
I'll hex you.
Does everybody in the chat know why he can't do that? If you're concentrating on a concentration spell, you can't ready a spell. That's why.
He fled. She got scared. You scared her off.
Burp, burp.
You're welcome, bitch.
All right, let's.
So you see the town speaker. He's like, "Did you scare her off? That was the white lady, wasn't it?"
She'll be
Yep,
back.
moving on. Let's go and check out this dungeon now.
Let's get on down to the basement or the dungeon.
Get on
I guess.
down. Get on down. Okay. Before I was pulling that map up before the coin was tossed.
We get the coin back.
Yeah, he goes
Go
over
and pick
and
up the
picks it
coin.
up.
It's mine now.
He like
going to
scooches your foot off of it because you fell on it.
Jenny's gonna, before he gets up, sort of focus himself.
All right, so you guys go downstairs into the dungeon. So that's kind of the layout right there. And we don't really need to put you guys on your tokens on here, do we? So this little
all I
room
see is
over
a
here.
black.
It's
I don't
black.
see shit.
Because line of
Yeah,
sight.
Oh.
that's all I see is
Oh,
black.
let me turn line of sight off.
Line of sight. We don't see.
There you go. There you go.
You over in this blackness over here.
So this room over here is like there's a couple of tables and that's where the guards hang out. Like there's cards and checkers and stuff like that. And then you got the 8 cells, and then this room is they use it for like interrogations and stuff.
So we'll be
And
staying
currently
where?
there is no one in the cells.
Yeah. Oh. What about in the guards room?
The guards are there. There's four guards.
If there's no one in the cells,
Cool.
why are there guards?
Because we're government employees.
So how about we walk into the guard
work
shack
or
and
not?
Right?
walk in and say, "Get out."
You never know when someone's gonna get arrested in this town. The last individual was burned at the stake last week.
Yeah, so who needs cells? You're just burning them alive.
This whole
When they are
operation needs
found
an
when they are
accounting
found
overhaul.
guilty is when they get burned at the stake. So that's the dungeon. You guys wanted to see it. She's like,
Cool.
you can lock it up in any of these cells. You're more than welcome to stay down here. The guards will be in their room. You can stay in the interrogation room if you like.
Uh-huh.
What's in the interrogation room?
I don't like it one bit.
Like a big light and a chair.
Four
We're
lights.
gonna need some cots in here.
Or there's a
Some
moose.
beacon, some
Oh.
bullseye lanterns. Like,
It's a room with a moose in it.
If they'll provide us with cots and blankets and pillows or whatever, we'll stay in here, and with the door open. And
Prudence says, "Your bedroll looks pretty comfortable."
So we'll stay in there with the door open, and one of us will stand guard during any time that we're sleeping. You know what I mean? Like, we're not gonna just sleep in there. The door closed. That's stupid.
And then in Zazzy's head, he's gonna hear,
She was saying that your bedroll looks comfy. Why about you invite her into it?
Yeah, take some advice from the halfling.
If that were gonna happen, we would retire to one of the cells. Thank you.
She swapped left. She swiped left, Rob. She swiped left.
Story of my life.
she's a nursing student.
I was I was making the codes today for the Tasha's thing, and there was a thing that had thunder damage, and I put in tinder damage, and I had to change it.
All right, so you guys.
This story brought to you by No One Gives a Fuck, and the letter A. So we're gonna go sleep. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna go in there and keep the door open and keep guard and guard the cauldron.
I'm gonna make Yick stay up all night.
He's gonna look like the speaker of the town in the morning with the bloodshot eyes.
It's all right.
That's what I look like now already.
I can always dismiss him and summon him again.
Fully rested.
In the cauldrons with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, has it. That's how he's going to stay awake.
All right. Well, you guys successfully protected the cauldron all evening.
Nice.
So I would say in the morning when the sun comes up, but it's in Tin Town, so the sun doesn't come up.
So why aren't we going to the ferry?
We're going to stay here, and then we're going to get a message in the day and see if we get a higher price.
Well, why didn't you say so?
We did many times.
Because you were too busy attacking ghostly women tied to demonic statues.
And that's my fault?
Kinda.
But I was bored.
Always a good reason.
He's a little halfling.
What's this do?
What's this? Oh no. What's this do? When you hear that, you got to start running.
So we all get a long rest then?
Yeah, actually, let me
level up.
Let me push you a long rest.
Yeah. Flashlight with a cover.
We have fought a lot of harpies, ghosts,
a hag,
undead,
dead giant,
skeleton. Yep.
Prudence urges.
Weird.
All right, let's go. See about the.
It's just one day.
Yeah.
Did they hear anything, or do we have to wait another day?
She said that the next day, not 2 days. The 2 day thing was.
We should hear back in 24 hours.
Okay.
Right. The 2 day thing was the other guy. Her thing was the next day.
Yeah. So yeah, in the morning you guys get up and go upstairs and stuff, and she's in the administrative office. The speaker has not come into the town hall yet, so it's just Prudence.
I just realized the imp's invisibility includes anything he's carrying. So now the imp is carrying around the invisible cauldron.
Oh wow, cool.
Random thong.
It's like a random thong
Bong,
noise
bong,
going around.
bong.
What the hell? Sounds like a flying gong. It's like the Gong Show.
Exactly. He'll use his tail to ring it every once in a while.
Bing.
So you guys go back upstairs and meet with Prudence.
Yeah.
So Prudence, she says, unfortunately, the family hasn't sent back proper word yet. She says to you two.
How much longer do you think it'll be?
That all depends on how protected you keep the cauldron.
Oh, it's protected.
I do know.
So we can wait. We'll wait for them to show up.
Like in the administrative office?
I mean,
Excuse me.
Do you
I have to get
perhaps
to the
have any
typewriter.
suggestions about how we might pass our time until they arrive? Including I include the ahem in there.
She's like, there is well, if you'd like to leave the cauldron here and go have some drinks, I'm sure the family would be appreciative.
No, we're not gonna do that.
I'm sure the speaker will be around shortly and can advise you on the gemstones he's trying to collect for you. I'm sure he'll have those for you tomorrow.
First come, first serve, I guess.
So both of you, give me an insight check, the Zenturum spies.
Yeah.
Zazzy, your character definitely gets the impression that the family wants the cauldron, and they want you to leave it to be stolen.
Yeah. No. We're not doing that.
Say, never go against the family.
Yeah. Right. I'm the one who says that, not them. I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse. 10,000. Okay, 8. Thanks. You talked me into
it. She replies back, we were thinking more in the order of 2.
So you guys are going to go to the White Lady or to the Wet Trout, I'm sure, hang out, get some breakfast?
They don't have any movies.
We have a cauldron.
Movies.
We don't need
They
food.
don't have any breakfast here.
Yeah, you guys can make some out
Pour
of the
some
cauldron.
water in and eat porridge.
Unfortunately, it's invisible, so you don't know how to use it.
No.
What the hell?
We're gonna fix it.
I can make the imp make it for us.
Where's the imp at? Where's that? We can't hear
It's
the
around.
imp
It's
anymore.
around. Don't you worry about it. It's
No
around.
clue.
We know where it is.
Flying around, banging into things.
All right, let's take a break and figure it out.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's take a 10-minute break.
All right, 10 minutes, everybody.
10 minute.
Yeah, 10-minute break.
All right, chat. Twitch chat. We're gonna take a 10-minute break. During which time, I will put a counter on the screen for you all. As a reminder, don't forget to come Wednesdays and hang out with Robin and I on Round Robin Wednesdays. Round Robin, you see how it's both of our names? That's clever. Friday is Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Every Friday. Saturday, of course, is this game. By the way, I'm going to go change that slide right now for the next week's one, because that's how I do it. Sunday, tomorrow, we're going to be going over Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. and giving away a copy of the Fantasy Grounds module, so you don't want to miss that. Must be present to win. Tuesdays, you can come to a game called 5e Pickup Games. A better name is Robin Nix #Remedies tries to kill everyone. That's the name of that game. And then that's it. Alright, where's the damn cover of the thing of the cover? Where is it? It's the cover of the thing, everybody. Okay, here we go. Covers. Twitch. No, not covers. Pictures. Twitch. Oh, I'm so fucking tired. I'm so tired. Why do I do this to myself? Okay, announce this one. Okay, now I'm going to go in here and change it. 21 plus 7 is 28, but that's the couple days after Thanksgiving right there. File, save as JPEG. Ding. Alright, now that I've saved that, I can actually go and put it in the social media file, social media management file, for those two ladies to whatever the hell they do, tweet it out and whatnot. Pictures, Twitch, and I can actually put the next week's Fantasy Grounds Sunday show thing in there that I've already made for reasons. I usually don't make that till after the Sunday show, but I had to make it, so there's reasons. I can't explain it. But it's already there, so I'm going to put it like that. Christopher Moneymaker. Okay. Now I'm going to go get a snack. I like the cookies, but there's a message has my name tagged. Change that properties in the weapons. You have the screenshot of where to edit that. Oh, yeah, I do. I can do that. Screenshot. Edit the weapons. What are they asking again? Oh, god damn it. I can't remember for 2 seconds. Oh, so
He's asking about the 1 or 2 for great weapon fighting.
yeah, I'm doing it. Oh, that's fucking wrong. Shit. Damn it. Alright, there, I fixed that. Okay, now I've answered the people in Discord. What else do I want to do? Okay, so how much time do I have left, everybody? next week in there already early. Don't ask me. There was a reason I had to do it. Not normal. Fuck trivia. Alright, I'm gonna go walk in here. This Diet Coke from McDonald's from like fucking 1987 needs to be thrown away. I need to get a fresh one. Fresh. Maticuri's sending me messages. I'm walking away from my machine. What type of snacky type thing? You know what? I didn't got groceries and I didn't get myself any chips. I didn't get any salty chips. It's a shame. Forgot about salt. Sugar and salt. Those are my favorite foods. So you're eating a lot of bad sugar and salt, right? You're living your life. You're having a good time. And you realize maybe if you eat a little healthier, you're going to live an extra 2 or 3 years. But would you rather live 2 or 3 years less and eat and be happy every single day? Or would you rather live a little bit longer and have to eat like kale and water every single day? I think you know the decision. I think you know.
Yeah. As I'm going downstairs to get cookies.
I got myself a family pack of Reese's miniature cups, and how I justify eating all of them is that in my house I am the family. I just live the only one here, so that's it. That's all for me. If there was other people here, I would share, but there's
It's like the 1 glass of wine a day with a gallon-sized glass.
Right. I drink the whole box. Yeah. Oh, I didn't look at your last message. Shady business. Shady business.
That's kind of the business we're in, though.
We are in the shady business. Yeah, that's true. Almonds and pistachios. Yeah, those are good salt ones.
I'm lucky. My daughter came home from college and she made up a bunch of little mini pumpkin cheesecake thingies.
People like those.
Yeah.
I don't like anything pumpkin-y.
I love pumpkin pie and pumpkin cheesecake and all of that.
Yeah, every Thanksgiving for like my whole life, there would be pumpkin pie, right? That's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And people would try to, Rob, here, pumpkin pie. I'm like, oh no, I don't like it. And the reaction would always be, what year did you join Al Qaeda? Like, what? You don't like pumpkin pie? I'm like, no, I don't. It's disgusting.
My daughter makes a great sweet potato pie. Oh, it's so good. We can't have pecan pie because she's allergic to tree nuts.
I prefer
Reese's pie.
Reese's pie. They're little teeny pies. I have to unwrap each one. All right. Switch back over to game screen. Nutter butter. Oh, chocolate covered Nutter Butters. Oh my god. Yes, sir. Yeah.
They look good.
I've never even heard of such a thing. I have to try those. That's the one thing about shopping online. Like for the last 4 years, I bought my groceries by ordering them at the Walmart site and then going to pick them up. Is that you never walk the aisles and see the new fucking whatever the hell they have. You just never know what's going on. Could be good, could be bad.
Mostly bad.
Mostly bad. Yeah, I don't know
Higher
about the
price,
chocolate
smaller
Nutter Butters.
quantity. That's true. The
I
occasional.
went to pick up my diabetic prescription, so I got cookies.
That's classic.
Gotta offset it.
Ah, gotta even that shit out, everybody.
You don't want to get too low.
The way I figure there's only like
get low.
it's like Girl Scout cookies in that box. There's only like 20
Oh.
cookies. So.
And I was so obsessed with my whatever sugar snack I was gonna get, I forgot my drink.
All right.
I'm
I
ready.
never liked Goober. All right, so you guys end up hanging out at the White Lady. The White Lady.
Hey, lady.
Hey, lady.
Hey, lady.
And
So Obsidian will perform for whoever's there.
currently in the back room is just you guys. There's a couple of people at the bar. It's early in the morning. It's it's still like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. So there's not a lot of people stirring yet. But you guys are able to get some hot beverage and some oatmeal. They got some porridge type gruely kind of. I guess
We're stirring
porridge
'cause
is
we have a
different than
cauldron.
oatmeal, but yeah. Do you guys like set the cauldron on the table and just make yourselves a big old bowl and stuff?
Sure.
Yep.
Because that's hot. That's hot stuff.
It's hot stuff.
Baby, this evening.
So while you guys are sitting here, you recognize a certain female dwarf comes in. She's kind of lipping and she's kind of scarred up, but you recognize her as Hiln from Caer Konig.
Yeah, the one that wants to pay them for killing the guy.
Yeah. Yes. The female dwarf that said she would give you 100 gold if you took care of that situation.
Cool. We get 100 gold.
She comes over to the table after she recognizes you. She says, I assumed since you didn't come back to Caer Konig and I saw the Torak caravan in town missing one individual. I assumed either he dipped out to bury your dead bodies, or he is no longer in our presence.
Nope, he's
no
dead.
longer in anybody's presence.
I used his taint to make a lucky coin pouch.
Vicious.
We have some stew if you would like.
Got his tattoo.
She looks at the pot strangely and then looks back at you in the middle of this conversation. She says, I think I'll pass on the stew with strange meat in it. Is she like...
It's delicious. A little gamey.
She kind of takes a step back. So I assume that is the proof?
No, his tattoo on his taint. My little lucky coin pouch.
She's like,
Well, I
who's
like
this
it.
little individual? I don't recognize him.
If you like it, it's good luck.
Name's Tainty.
That's Terry Tate Dipper.
A little salty.
Was your character there for the
He was not. So he doesn't really know the context, which is why he's just like, look, I got his taint.
Arbania, you're not on camera? Are you naked?
for a
He's
bit,
naked.
man. We'll see.
When is he not?
He's stuffing his face with a pork chop. I don't know what
Oh.
it is.
No, stir fried rice.
Yeah, well, it's not fried stirred rice.
I'm actually making.
What is the difference? So she says, I suppose proof is enough that he hasn't been around lately.
Want to smell it?
So she will toss a pouch onto the table, and it goes clang when it hits the table.
I'm guessing that she
Wilson, you'll pick it
recognized
up.
the Frostmaiden tattoo that was on the Taint Lucky Coin pouch.
What's that?
Because she said that obviously he's been marked by the Frostmaiden, and that was the tattoo that he had on his taint. So the taint has the tattoo of the Frostmaiden symbol. It has his
A little
lucky coin
snowflake.
pouch.
It's like a little triangle with a snowflake in the middle.
Frozen taint.
Most
That's
Most-
what a
It's been
taint
turned
looks
into a
like
lucky coin
anyway. So
pouch.
I mean, you
Most
kind of gotta
times-
spread it out on the table.
the word taint mentioned in a 3-hour period.
Yes.
The most ever. Oh shit.
I think you should have to draw this.
Draw the taint.
Well, you
Do you
need the
know
image
my
of the
artistic
frostbite.
ability?
That's why it's
I
gonna be
know.
so funny.
You were supposed to
remember.
make us tokens, and you never did.
You should have to do a blank
Yeah,
image.
I
and draw
kind of,
it.
like,
You should
gave
have
up
to
on
use
that.
the drawing tool on Fantasy Grounds. That's how you should.
All right, there's your 100
I was almost
gold
done,
pieces
and then
as
somebody
agreed.
died. And then I was almost got done with that one, and then somebody else died. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. We got tokens.
That's what Drake thought about the intro video.
Yeah.
Just make it. Somebody dies. Just make it. Somebody dies.
Yeah, no, I'm not killing anyone else. That's the pain in the butt to change.
Ever? You're
You
not
guys
gonna
are
do it
safe.
ever.
You guys are safe.
Note
Woohoo!
to self.
Just you can let your guard down anytime you want. You don't have to worry. All right, so you guys are sitting around, and Prudence comes in the door. Like over
So
here.
are we in the back room or?
Yeah,
Grun
You're
would prefer
at
to be down here in the comfy room.
table. No, there's no seance going on right now.
Oh.
That's the seance room. Remember where you guys went and had the seance?
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
no, I
gonna
don't
kill that
remember
white lady again.
Hey, we kicked
Finish
your
off
ass
that
last
white
time.
lady.
So
Yeah, so Prudence comes in, and you see her. She's like one of the hostesses or something's like standing over here cleaning the table off, and she's like whispering to her, and she kind of nods over towards the table and stuff. And as she comes walking towards you, 3 individuals slip in the back door and try to abscond with
Oh,
the
no.
cauldron.
No.
It's
Attack.
invisible. How the hell do they know where it is?
Because you guys are eating stew out of it.
I don't like it.
As we have initiative. This button, where's it at? This one right there.
Dennis Quaid is
Still exhausted.
exhausted.
but
Yeah,
we
it's
had a
only
long
been a
rest.
couple of hours.
Oh yeah, disregard. That was today, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, you did something to yourself. We don't know. Obsidian, so you're sitting here, and give me a a perception check, Obsidian. The DC currently is a 12 because Prudence came in. Yeah, no problem. You're not even looking at her. You don't care.
Didn't we spent the night in the dungeon
Last night.
Last night.
Dennis got the exhaustion from the ghost this morning.
The ghost this morning.
Oh no, the ghost was before
Ghost
you
was
guys
yesterday.
spent the long
Yeah.
rest.
Before we went down the dungeon.
Oh, then it would be gone.
Yeah. Let me give you a. Actually, I just need to take that off, right?
Yeah.
It's a permanent exhaustion. It's like the worst effect you can get.
All right, so I'm going to just roll back and spring up the square next to me. Move over and slam my fist down. And a blast of white light's going to come flying out from the floor.
Ooh.
Wow. Okay. And then I'm going to
That's pretty pitiful.
go
120
into
damage.
my patient defense.
They're all like, "Did you spray raid? What the hell is that?"
Got a little seeing stars in their eyes. It's like a flash.
Dennis, did you give us a perception check to see if your character is paying attention to what's going on? Prudence came in, all sexy like.
Yeah, it's hard to distract us, and these guys tried to slip through the back door. Right?
No, she came in. She's talking to the waitress over here. But you noticed her. So did you notice the fellas coming in the back door? Is the question. Did you roll a perception?
Let's see.
Yes, easily.
Okay, so what's the cauldron? Cauldron's on the table right there. Or is
I
it back
kind
here
of,
in the corner?
I kind
or...
of imagined it right here on this table, like where
Yeah,
the imp
okay.
is at, waiting
That's
to turn
fine.
it invisible. You know, as you guys get into it and scoop stew out, and then he turns it invisible occasionally
So
as he lights on it.
I'm gonna stand up. And,
You're not sure where the imp's been pooping, but
well, hopefully imps don't poop. Stand right
It
there.
poops
and I'm gonna-
spices.
A lot.
It's
I doubt
fey poop.
Imps poop a lot.
Unimaginable amounts.
Get
About
him some damn
120
diapers
people's
then,
worth
man.
of food 3 times a day.
I'm gonna fire
It's
a witch
porridge.
bolt at this guy.
Everywhere.
the guy coming in the door,
Soft serve.
the back door opens and 3 dudes that are in the combat tracker walk in, and you guys just start blasting them. Is that what's going on here? I see.
Well,
They're
I saw
red.
Obsidian.
They gotta be bad.
They're red in the combat tracker.
Yeah.
We're trying to fix
Oh wait,
that.
that's
by
an
the way.
extension I need to fix.
Yeah, Prudence is just yakking away over there. So the guy in the back, or in the middle, is gonna step through to here, and he's gonna try to mace Grun. They basically are like, you know, ganging up on you, Grun. You feel a little like, ooh. As Grun's like sitting there, and the guy just comes in and just hits him in the back of the head with the mace. Doing 9 points of damage. Bop! He spills his stew all over the place. And he swings this mace back the other way. And hits him again upside the head. Doing another 6 points of damage. What are you concentrating on?
It's just the effect from Hex. It doesn't really
Okay.
matter.
And so he's like beating the crap out of Grun. Ooh, you're like sitting at the next table over there. By now, you don't even need to roll a perception. All this commotion going on, like quick, the last 3 seconds. Some guys came. They hear the back door open. You turn and look, and this guy's just whacking on Grun with his mace. And you see him sitting over there, like just cast some kind of light bulb.
We'll run over here and scream for the power of the taint.
He jumps out from underneath the table leg over there, the little table leg, and trips over the table leg a little, loses his balance. And do you have dual wielding?
No, but that's why I did not get a bonus to the attack dagger.
Right, but that also means you couldn't have drawn 2 weapons this round either.
Oh, my apologies.
But that's okay, you missed. And then you're going to keep moving over
right
there using your bonus action? Wait.
The second attack didn't happen.
Well, it could have happened. It didn't happen, and you can move over there using your bonus action. Is that what you want to do?
Well, no, part of my move, it's still 25 feet. I'm a swashbuckler, so I don't have to have mobile.
I forgot you're swashbuckler.
And then I guess as a bonus action, I will pass my turn.
Bonus action, I pass my turn.
Garun has received a potion of healing from Gore Vidal in the chat.
Oh,
nice.
Thank you.
As his face splashes down on the stew, he's like, hey, this is kind of refreshing.
Refreshing.
Much appreciated. Yix is going to come over, and it was Tweed Robe that smacked me, right? This guy? The second guy?
Deceitful Jaunt is the one that...
Deceitful Jaunt. Yeah. All right, well, Yix is going to distract the Deceitful Jaunt and give help to Grun.
Does Grun even stand up out of the chair?
Nope.
I mean, how does this look? He just looks up over at the guy.
Reaches over and grabs his
imp
junk.
comes flying over and starts raking at him, right?
Flapping in his face, yeah.
Yeah. It's a little hard to click on that checkbox. It's like, click, check. Mouse wheel.
Oh, shit.
We want mouse wheel back.
Yeah.
And middle click would be nice.
Grun will, from his seated position there at the table, will disappear and Misty Step over to here.
Are you still in a seating position when you get there? Is that how that works?
Still sitting on the chair. And
so you're like
Eldritch Blast, Deceitful Jaunt.
Oh, the 19, that's a hit. Doing 7 points of damage to him.
Alright, so my man Zazzy is going to Toll the Dead.
Failure. Oh, those two.
Yeah,
First one was
I got a double up. I got a double Zimzam. And after doing that, he's going to maybe hop over a couple tables there, like that, or whatever. One table, I guess. Like that. Okay.
Give me an acrobatics. Let's see how well you do this over the table thing.
Okay, here we go. Acrobatics. Da-da-da-da! Yeah!
Oh, nice. Freaking really
cartwheel.
Nice. I cartwheeled over it.
So, Chunky, he comes in. He's like the thicker of the three, right? And he moves in and just like gets in, smashes the table a little, and reaches in and starts to get this cauldron. So he does provoke from obsidian as he goes through the square, going for the cauldron. As obsidian gut punches him in the gut as he goes by. He's like, oh, and he grabs a hold of the cauldron. That's all he can do.
Don't forget to move me.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Yeah, the big movement. It's like huge. How can you miss it now, right?
I don't know how you can miss it. Don't know.
So this guy is going to turn and attack Obsidian with his mace. And hits. Doing 6 points of damage, and he's going to try it again, and I forgot that he has advantage because they have pack tactics.
Yes, but I have disadvantage, so I'm giving him disadvantage, so it evened out.
Oh, is it balancing it out? Oh, look at that. Yep. And you dodge out of the second swing of his mace. It hits the door jamb next to you. Bam! And Deceitful Jaunt, like, looks a little startled as Grun flashes over there. He turns and he says, "Quick, get it! Let's get out of here with it!" And also takes a swipe at what's his name? Obsidian, and connects with his mace. Bop, doing 3 points of damage. And as he's moving through, like, to get out towards the stairs, he takes his last little swipe at you. And misses as you dodge out of the way. And he starts down the stairs. He's like, hurry up, let's go, let's get it, we got it. Obsidian.
So that guy is the one who has it?
Yeah, he's got it. He's picked it up.
So this thing weighs 50 pounds, plus it's got stew
chunky.
in it. Is it on a table where I can dump the stew onto him, or is it on the floor?
He's actually holding it, the cauldron. He's got it by the handle. He's holding it.
Flip it upside down on top of his head.
Just turn it over then.
Up, because there's a wall next to me, correct?
To here? Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to slide up, and I want to kick the cauldron. Do a shove action or attack action to kick it out of his hand.
And Obsidian has been granted a critical hit by Diablo Bob, cheater in the chat, so that's an automatic hit.
All right, so it's going to be opposed strength checks. Let's see. You
So I wouldn't be able to attack it?
You automatically hit it, so you're trying to knock it out of his grip. You're trying to knock it out of his grip.
I'm not trying to pull it because I have no strength.
You're trying to kick it out of his strength. You're trying to use strength to knock it out of his grip. Your
momentum.
Gripping. It's a strength thing. He's holding it. A 16, nice. Let's see. He's pretty strong. Chunky is his name. And and you know what? Victor's to the attacker because a 16 means he's 6 feet. Wait. 16 means he succeeded. You succeeded. Wait. I don't know. What does it mean?
Okay, so if you attack and you roll a 16, they have a 16 armor class, you hit them.
Right.
So I guess I believe the tie goes to the attacker. Am I right?
Yes.
That's what I think so too. So yeah, give me a D6 obsidian in the table, please. Oh, Chunky just gets this thing, like, you kick it out of his grip, right, and it hits the table and it flips up in the air and the stew just spills all over him,
My eyes!
burning him for 6 points of stew damage.
Nice stew damage.
Now, is the cauldron upside down on top of his head? Because
No,
then it would start boiling him.
No, it like hits him and spills and falls onto the floor, like on its side. All the stew spills out of it. The rest of the stew spills out of it, like right here on the floor.
So then, would I be able to do an unarmed strike? Was that considered an attack?
Yeah, the kick was definitely considered an attack because you got a crit on it.
Right, I'm gonna follow up with a fist to the face.
Give him an uppercut.
That's right.
I'm gonna lick my fingers. Tasty.
So is he blinded by the stew?
No. He's not happy though. So Tweed Robe, he's going to commence to swinging his mace on Obsidian. And Obsidian blocks it. He swings it back around the other way and connects with it.
Oh no.
Hits him like in the shoulder, doing like 5 points of damage. Bop! You can feel it in your bone. Because as you get heavily damaged. Uwu
will go ahead and step forward.
And Tweed Robe says, "Wait! They knocked it down!"
How about you?
You drawn out your other weapon?
Yes.
He like jumps back and he like stab it because there's like a little curtain there. He like fluffs it in front of you. Like
That
the
was a
curtain
fake
goes
bitch.
outside.
Obsidian has gotten a potion of greater healing from Matakiri Cheater in the chat.
Oh, you stab him right in the thigh. He's like, ah!
I missed the taint.
like
He was
sticks
upset
out the
about
other
that.
side of his leg. You almost got him in the taint through his thigh.
Alright, and then Uwu will go ahead and walk over next to the, what do you call it? The thing.
What is exactly does your ability allow you? All your even if there's like 800 people around you, you don't provoke?
Well, one guy is outside the door.
What
Am I
kind
correct?
of fucking crap is... Well, fuck.
One guy I attacked.
Can he threaten that square would be a DM's call, but the question is how many people does your...
It's a disengage. It's everybody.
That's if I use the bonus action for disengage. I'm using the swashbuckler ability. Now let me find it for you.
Is that
yeah,
you only get to run
clarify.
away from the person you attacked, I think.
Is it? I think so. Yeah, I just clarifying.
Drake, can you open the map for the fucking things with the thing? Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, that creature. Okay, yeah. I think this guy doesn't really threaten that square. I was just curious to clarify.
I mean, if he does, he like basically Uwu wouldn't have seen him because he's focused on the guy and he just kind of stepped forward and then he's focused on the color. So if he does threaten it, I mean, he gets the attack because again, Uwu basically would be blindsided by him.
Yeah, but I don't think he gets it. I'm not giving it to him. Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid will let the Witch Bolt do its work against dude here.
Ooh, 12 points. Ooh, thud. Describe that. What does that look like? What does this Witch Bolt deal look like when it...
Well, when he first stepped up, he kind of motioned his hand and pointed at this guy, and this bolt flies across the room and hits him. And then Quaid just starts to kind of smile, and he lets the shadows build back around him. And then as the bolt is within this guy's chest, it just grows brighter and brighter, and pretty soon it just explodes, and the guy just kind of drops to the ground. And with that, he uses a bonus action. Actually, he's not going to use that bonus action. He's going to move to that space there and block this guy in here.
So it's like blue energy lances
Yeah.
out of the creature. Oh, it's a sustained arc of lightning between you and the target. So it's
Yeah,
like,
it's always on.
Right.
ah,
I'm maintaining concentration on it. Well, I'm not now. So I
I'm
should
sorry.
actually
Did
take
you
that
say you were maintaining concentration? Is that what it is?
Maintain?
maintaining concentration.
The word of the evening is tainting.
It's taint.
Grunt.
Help us spread the word.
The
Password is taint.
Yeah. The
Brenna's gonna try
password
something a
is
little different.
vagina.
Grun is going to use his action to allow Yix to use its reaction to stab Chunky in the back of the neck.
Yes.
Why is reaction?
So the way the Warlock invocation works is I can use my attack action to allow my familiar to attack using its reaction. Does that make sense?
Because it's not his turn. Yeah.
Because it goes on its own turn.
Because
Yes.
it's on because it's happening on my turn.
That,
so it's using...
that's 5e cents right there. That makes 105 cents.
That's
right
5e cents right there.
Yeah, that
Double
totally
disadvantage.
Yep. Reaction. He's got to use his reaction. Wow.
That's your new personal best.
You little imp.
Holy, half damage. 5 points.
Yeah.
Chunky's like, ah! What was that? Turns around, sees this imp.
Now it's the
And then
imp's
on
turn.
his turn, now he's going to do the help action on Grun to zap this. Actually, no, he's going to use his action to turn invisible since that attack made him visible.
And he turns
Okay.
invisible.
Chunky has been given a fumble by Gorvidal in the chat.
Well, I think that's what Chunky is going to do, is he's going to jump, he's got stew all over him, right? So he's going to, like, scrape some of this stew off his face, and he's going to turn around and go to attack this imp, and obviously fumble, but let's see if he has an effect. What is that? It's cocked. Did you see how cocked that was?
We couldn't see it. It's a shadow die for us.
See his
Yeah,
cock.
but it was.
What do you mean?
It was,
Did we see his cock?
Yeah.
We've seen his
It's a
teeth.
shadow
yeah.
cock.
What kind of
Yeah.
fucking question is that?
What?
What the hell kind of game did I get into here?
BC.
Did you
BC.
see his cock? BC.
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 That is
Oh
perfect.
my god! Out of all the 200 chances, he rolls that one. That's amazing. Oh my god.
So the imp, like, turns invisible and like flies up out of the air, and this guy like swings his mace and just whacks himself right in the nuts, like bop, because the imp got out of the way. And he's like, "Mommy!" And he kind of goes down on one knee, and he is stunned. Let me give him the stun condition.
That's precondition.
Not that he's gonna survive. I'm not even gonna turn the rounds on it. He's done for the rest of his life. Grun.
All right. Grun is going to end his stun by Eldritch blasting him.
So he's like hunched over, and the Eldritch Blast hits him on the side of the head. He falls over, knocking the chair onto the ground, over.
And Then, oh, never mind. It's his turn.
So he's gonna like just run down the stairs and turn around the corner like, oh shit. And you hear a door slam. Yix!
Yix would like to go after him. Yix can
Like what
fly.
ways?
You need to build out some more map real quick, Drake.
He is a fly of 40.
Well,
dick
that's the
must be
beauty
huge.
thing about Unity is I got all the map I want.
Get all the map
Forever.
you want. Look at this. You can have all this map, everybody.
It's just all gray outside.
And then you can click here like that, and click here like that, and like that, and it's all back like that. Okay.
I turned him off so the rest of the party can't see where he's at.
Right.
The imp knows where he's at though. What's the imp doing?
Yix is-
Flies to him?
Yeah, Yix is gonna fly over to him.
It's like
hopefully-
buzzing around him.
Yeah, basically, I mean, Grun's
all
gonna do the same
invisible,
thing.
like
Getting all up
Quaid?
in his face.
How many got away? Just the one guy?
I
Yep.
had your sneeze, Drake.
But he doesn't have
Oh,
the
yeah?
cauldron, right? We didn't.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, fucking.
No, you think he screams like a little girl and he's running down the stairs. That's what it sounded like to you.
The cauldron's right there. Quaid's more interested. One of them gets away. That's fine. Let's try to find out who these guys are, and he starts to kind of look for any identification stuff on these dudes.
P.S. Grun and I would have noticed if they were from the family. We would know.
They kind of look like they might be.
So they were trying to fuck us sideways. Okay.
So you can't see through Yix's eyes unless you use an action, right?
I can communicate telepathically. I can't see through his eyes, but we can
But
communicate
the-
telepathically.
But the communication that Yix is going to be providing to you is, wow, with his 11 intelligence and shit. Wow, he's super.
Yeah, he's smart. He's as smart as an ordinary human.
Wow.
Denise Quaid has received a magic item from Maka1027 in the chat.
Nice.
Very
Magic
nice.
item.
What do you got?
I got a.
Boom! Look at that shit.
Damn.
Magic item table, spell scroll, 3rd level. Okay, but I got an error probably because I don't have access to
The subtable to. Yeah.
Yeah. But how do I get rid of it?
The error?
Yeah, I've got to move my.
Does it? Was that? Does that tell you a spell scroll 3rd level and then it's supposed to roll on that table, or does it tell you you just get to pick one?
No, it's supposed to roll on a
Fireball.
table, I think.
Oh, so Drake,
Yeah.
the DMG wasn't open, maybe?
Well, the player wouldn't have it open because it's not shared with
Right.
them.
Oh, right.
And then it didn't give me the table to roll on.
So it's in the DMG. It's just the spell you can open it.
Spell scroll 3rd level.
Yeah.
Just go to the tables.
You should just be able to type scroll in tables, and you should find it.
Scroll.
That was very
3rd
nice.
level.
Mac at 1027, very nice. Thank you. 3rd level spell.
The 3rd level True Strike.
Oh,
So it is a scroll of water walk.
oh.
God,
All right.
crap is that?
Wait a minute, all the water around here is
It's
frozen.
frozen.
Yeah,
But
right.
maybe-
You can walk on it anyway.
What kind
maybe
of
not.
crap is that?
Well, he can. I mean, Drake.
Uh,
If you don't think that's good for him, you can give him another chance.
No, hell no. That's a good one. It's called cash in hand. You can sell it.
Spell
There,
scroll.
put it in party sheet, and I ID'd it. Thank you, Manicuri.
Spell
So
scroll.
the Yix says to
Thank you.
Grun telepathically, says, axe beak.
Okay, there's something outside.
Are you guys going to chase after this guy?
I'm
Yes.
And
Somebody
he's not
said
going to survive
yes.
very long.
what is it raining?
It's the water walk.
If you guys aren't chasing after him, I'm going to take you on initiative. Oh, Obsidian is.
So that's my first move.
All right, so
I'm
you're
going to
on. You
use.
get to the door that goes outside.
Am I able to see him from the doorway?
Do you open the door?
Yes, if it's closed. These two
Yeah, the
guys just
door.
ran through it.
It's one of them kind of doors that kind of close after you go out them, like slam. It's like got a spring on it. It's not that hard to open though. So you push open the door. Yeah, you can see him. He's like running that direction. And there's something fluzzing around, knocking snow like weird around him. You think it's the imp, but you can't see the imp.
All right, so I'm going to motion toward him as the snow wraps up and lashes out toward him with a little water whip.
I'm going to use
So
my
first of all,
scroll
he
and
takes
walk on
this.
his
So
water
wait,
whip.
so what are you doing? You're casting water whip? Is that what you're doing?
That's great,
Yes, so
Marvin.
the snow
Is that an ice whip up here?
lashes out, wraps around him, slams into him, does that, and then pulls him up back to me. I can pull him up to 25 feet, and I'm going to pull him back in front of me.
Is that like the
Hold
advanced
on a
version of
second.
Thorn Whip?
And he's prone.
While I whip this out.
Is that a modified spell or something? I never heard of that. Water. Oh, it's Disciple
That's
of
because
Elements.
nobody ever uses the elemental monk.
Okay, so you spent 2 key points to create a whip of water that shoves and pulls a creature to unbalance it. All right, so yeah, so this thing like so he's running and he's like swatting at this freaking imp that's flying around his head. He can't see it though. He's just kind of swatting around, and suddenly this freaking whip of water like wraps around his neck
Where
and
does it
jerks
come
him
from?
back.
His whip of water. Where exactly do you
The snow.
produce the snow? Okay, all right. I just curious.
He puts his hands
I
on his
use the
hips and
snow
he
Iron
kind
whip.
of does a
and
gyring
grab it
motion with his
to-
waist. And
Well, he
it
pees
jerks
with
this
the
guy
water.
back. But I want to see if this guy. Yeah, so he like stumbles back. You know, he stays on his feet. He doesn't get knocked prone, but he's jerked back. Can he pull him 10? How many? Oh, up to
He already
25
failed the
feet.
save.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you pull him. No, I was seeing if he slips on the ice on the and falls prone.
He's already prone.
It's prone from the whip.
Oh,
Right.
it does knock him prone too. I didn't read that far. All
Yeah.
right, so cool. Yeah, so he like slips, falls. You drag him back to right in front of him. Do you say anything to his face as you lean over him?
Well, now you can knock it prone or pull it up to 25 feet closer to you.
Oh, either knock it prone or pull. Yeah, so he's not prone.
Okay.
Or do you want him prone
No,
and
I
25 or away?
No, I want him close to me.
Okay.
And no, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to sort of be standing there with my tossing back and forth.
Ooh,
Ooh,
you hear
woo.
some commotion coming from outside, but you take a quick gander for a second, and you left your taint laying on the table.
It'll be safe.
You don't think no one's, who's gonna
It's like-
steal your taint?
Yeah. Nobody else wants to kiss the lucky taint. I mean, coin
They're
pouch.
not gonna assume
Eh.
that the taint was a tip.
Exactly. So Uwu will go ahead and run out after Obsidian with his mighty 25 feet move. And then as a bonus action, we'll continue running to there.
Like outside, like through the guy's
Through the
square and
door?
everything. The
Through
door's
Obsidian.
Yeah, but he's outside.
He's small of stature.
Yeah.
He can move through other people's
Yeah,
spaces.
I can
but I don't know
move
about
through
can't.
Obsidian.
I don't know about
He's got to be
NPCs.
tiny to move through
Yeah.
Nope, I'm a
NPC
halfling.
squares.
He's got that halfling crap.
Yeah.
What halfling crap?
Halflings can move through other people's squares that are a size or more bigger than them.
He's medium. I can move through him.
Bastard. So you're like run through his legs as he's slipping.
And I'll go ahead and use my inspiration. And I will rapier his ass.
Whoa, that's not what I thought you were going to say.
I have
hell.
yet to hit with.
Three
He used to
times
have-
tonight
You
we
used to have
have
something
used
that's
that.
flying around. I don't know. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I have not hit with the rapier yet.
Like-
Just point that out.
It's still got its tag on it, brand new. It says
It's too big for you. You got to shorten it down.
10 silver.
That's the real reason.
Sassy.
All right, so to get out there, I have to go up the stairs. Like the only way out is through Obsidian, right?
Yeah,
There's
there's
also-
a door right in front of the obsidian.
Don't forget to
He's
save
standing
the
in the
cauldron.
doorway.
Cauldron's right there.
Don't forget to what, Metacary?
The cauldron.
Protect the cauldron.
Oh, right.
She's still in the room.
Okay, so I'm gonna go. Can we draw here? I'm gonna just do a little.
Yeah, she's like over here hiding behind the table, like cowering, looking
All right.
around nervously.
Whoa! Holy shit! Okay, let's just calm down.
What?
I'm trying to. It won't let me move my. What the fuck? I can't move that thing. There we go. Is it's right here, right?
The cauldron is right in this square.
Oh, it's there. Okay.
That's where it fell. It's like laying on its side,
Alright, I'm
and
gonna
the
go
stew has
here.
spilled out of it.
Pick it up, and I'm gonna move it to. Oh, what the hell is this? I'm gonna go pick it up and move it to here, and then guard it.
He like sets it down and holds it.
And
it's my cauldron.
If you
It's my
count
mouth.
that as an interaction, because I can interact with one object, if you count that as an interaction, then I'm going to ready a melee attack against anybody that comes looking for this cauldron in a manner that I choose to be not good.
A melee attack with the cauldron?
No, just me, just my melee attack.
With your fist or your glaive?
No, my glaive.
Okay.
So my last action, Drake, I was looking to see if I recognized any identification stuff on these guys. Did I?
So you reach down and you start patting, and then the 6 seconds went by and you didn't find anything.
I got out there Zentarum identification card or anything, hall pass,
Yeah, it's 6 seconds, so you didn't.
Yeah,
you didn't get a good search yet.
So Quaid will stand up.
There's
turn
no
around.
name on their shirt or anything that says Zentrum.
I see her over here. I'm not real sure what's going on. I see the cauldron. So I'm going to use minor illusion to make the cauldron just kind of blend in with the table and the wooden wall and everything,
He's ready though. Are you sure you want to do that? He looks like he's going to defend it.
Yeah,
Well, but
nobody,
not
He's
from-
got
nobody
reach
can
for
say
that
it.
thing.
Not from my
He's
friends.
Zasty's also used to it being invisible.
Yeah, well, your friend just made the cauldron disappear. You're like, ah!
Yeah.
I'm allowing you to use your ready to action if you like.
Well, I saw him do it, right? Who did it? Dennis?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I would have
Dennis.
been using.
Yeah, it's
like
100%.
hand
You're
gestures.
positive it's Dennis. It
And you
just
came
made the
over and
cauldron
did
kind
what?
of
Made
illusionary vanish
well,
in front of you.
his hand is on the cauldron, so he can feel it. But
Oh yeah,
all of a sudden, the cauldron just looks like the table and the wall around it.
Okay,
It's just an
that's fine.
illusion over.
I'm not gonna do anything. I mean, that's not a negative. That's a positive.
So don't these Zentirum wear like bowling shirts with Zentirum in the back on the back?
I
Vinny,
think
bag of donuts.
they all just have a big Z tattoo right on their face. That's how they. That's
Their
how they know.
nickname embroidered on the front.
So this guy's going to disengage and take off running. He's going to move 30 feet this direction. And you could see, actually, sorry, he's going to move that direction. And you can see that right tied up on the corner of the building is an axe beak. And that's where it looks like he's running towards. Zazzy.
Well, once again, from this P that's down here, I'll just stand fast and ready my same thing. Stand fast.
The axe beak makes a noise. That's all it can do. It's tied up. Grunt.
Oh, that noise?
Oh.
Is this window open? Can I see out that window?
No. Actually, the windows are kind of frosted over. It's pretty cold out. You can open the window. Might be a little icy.
Action or it's a interaction?
If you succeed on a strength DC 10, I'll give it to you as an interaction, not an action. How's that?
Okay. Strength DC 10. Not very likely, but we'll see.
Nice. Yeah, you
Hey.
smack it, the ice goes, and you open it up, and now it's cold out.
And now I want to
It's cold
Eldritch
in here.
Blast them. Can I see Deceitful
You're gonna have to
John?
stick your head out the window. You're gonna have to
Yeah, I want to stick out.
and you stick your little hand out, and it's like snowing on you, and you're like, beep. Right? You got to point at him or something. You got to
Yeah, I'm
use a
gonna.
focus item or something. How does that?
Yeah, I'm gonna reach my arm out the window and kind of use my finger to point at him. I'm spell sniper, so it's good.
Yeah.
as I
So
Eldritch Blast.
yeah, verbal and somatic. A beam of cackling energy streaks towards a creature within range.
As I catch him upside the head. Heck yeah, get off my
It sounds
lawn.
like it's a cackle. I said cackling.
Get off my lawn.
Get off my lawn!
Ooh.
Uwu. We'll go ahead and run up to him. And go ahead and make a missier attack. I mean, rapier.
You think I got the sheath on it or something? Is that what's going on?
Something. I don't know. I'm tempted to just switch to daggers.
Are you trying to attack from hook to your belt still? Or are you like?
Then he'll take a 5-foot step back to complete his movement.
Talk to the
And
monk
then-
about taking up juggling or something.
So deceitful John kind of looks down at himself, like inspects himself real quick, and shrugs his shoulders.
He didn't even dodge. I'm just like, And then he kind of takes a 5-foot step back, kind of looks confused, and then in his head, he hears Ubu say,
I'm going to make lucky coin pouches out of your friend's taints.
And he kind of looks over, like, did it come from the axe beak? He's like, nervously looks at, he kind of hesitates as he's running that direction.
I don't know the axe.
All right, Obsidian, what you gonna do?
Do I run up?
You
You
run
go.
up and
You may be fast, but I am faster. And I'm going to smack him in the face.
run up and attack him. Ah, that's a hit. So
Bad
you
boys,
punch
bad
him,
boys.
kick him, knee. Ah. So you run up and you like give him the Vulcan chop to the back of the neck, and you can hear his neck go, and he falls over, plunk, not breathing,
His neck snapped
eyes
like a
staring
chicken bone.
into the snow.
So I'm going to look through his stuff to see if he has any Axebeak food on him. And is that the only Axebeak, or are there 3 out here?
No, the Axebeak looks like it's got like saddlebags, kind of. Actually, it looks like it might be like got some kind of bracket or some kind of weird mount on the back of it. Like
You
from
got a
where you're
pretty
at, you're like,
mount.
huh?
To hold the cauldron.
It's and you guys are out of combat now.
Damn
so,
right we are.
So I am not initiative, but victory. Yes. I'm gonna take you guys out of initiative order.
Hey, Obsidian, go check that beast for some treasure.
The beast is a treasure. These things are great at traveling through the snow. No longer do I have to walk and wade through this. So,
But it
so
may have
he's
some
by
coin.
the Axebeak is by itself.
Yes, the Axebeak is tied to the corner of the building.
I know
It
they
looks
use these as
nervous.
mounts. Are they similar to like horses, to where they can be used by anybody?
Is it a domesticated Axebeak?
So I'm going to try talking to it and try to soothe it, and
Give me your animal handling.
I will offer the halfling if he wants, if he's hungry.
I'm collecting the pelts.
No, don't say that.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Nice. So you find some Axebeak treats in its pouch there, and the Axebeak now is is domesticated towards you. It's like
What?
it nudges you, gives you a nudge. Now these aren't really riding, like you can't really ride them so much as they're used for lugging shit, like pack
It's a
mules.
pack mule.
More, yeah. It's a pack beak.
Awesome. So I'm going to look through his stuff and put my backpack on it.
Hey, I see a picture of an orc riding a beak.
It would have probably 4 rations in it and 3 days worth of Axebeak food, if you want to make a note. And it's got saddlebags and some kind of weird bracket for carrying a cauldron around. It's kind of weird looking. It's Axebeaks, no, not really. They're kind of too slow for a sled. They're, because they're that would be a rough sled ride, and you can't get like 3 or 4 of them harnessed together.
Uwu will take and collect the pelt of victory.
Are you actually like in the middle of the white lady pulling these guys' pants down and detainting them?
No,
The
I'm
guy
outside right now. I'm outside. I'm
So, like,
detainting him.
yeah, but there's like people outside. I mean, not a lot of people, but it's,
Well, we
do you
just
like
killed
drag him
somebody in
into the
front of them.
alleyway and then detained him?
I'm not strong enough.
Detained.
He's on ice.
Oh, okay. Well, then just kind of drag him off to the
Yeah.
off of the main
He
road.
got crampons on. He's on ice. He's like sliding him
Just
like
drag him
over
off.
here in the corner over here, and
Yep, and then take proof of victory in case some other people want to pay us for more taints. I mean, the first one that he took, somebody just paid him like 20, or everybody 20 gold for. So he's just going to collect all the taints and just hold on. And when people are like, "Oh, hey, I know you guys," he's just going to be like, "Oh, you came for the taints," and just hand over like the pile of taints.
Little friend, can you talk with your mind and tell them that we have something to carry the cauldron now?
I'm not sure what to say about the old taint thing. I don't know. I don't know how to reply. I want to play a card, like a red card, or I don't know.
just you can just do DM now. So yes, ooh. It's sort of like, when people go crazy and they collect ears. Well, ooh collects taints. So anyway,
So the three individuals the thieves that came to the Cauldron Capers have maces. There's 3 maces and 3 heavy crossbows with crossbow bolts. If anyone's interested in those. They didn't have any cash on them, and the only food they had were the 4 rations on the Axbeak.
okay.
So we can load that up onto the Axbeak and go sell it.
All right.
Sell it.
Going to name the Axbeak Thrud.
Thrud.
Decided to start doing stand up again. I said, baby, you're right. I need to go and start doing
Thrud. Axbeak Thrud. What so you guys I mean morning turns into afternoon. I don't know, what do you guys want to do? Obsidian's playing with his Axbeak. And Uwu's stretching his taints out.
Got to dry them.
I'm gonna try to spend the next hour not vomiting.
Got to rub some oil on it.
There's like spilled stew all over the floor, blood and gore, and
Yeah, press the digitation.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. It's all clean.
Hey, where's Prudence?
you don't see Prudence.
Yeah,
decided to
wasn't
start
that
doing stand
convenient?
up again. I said, baby, you're right. I need to go and start doing stand up comedy again. That's how I get back to my.
So what else are we doing
Kevin
while we
Hart's
wait for
talking
the
over on the
speaker?
computer all the time.
Do either of you explain anything that's happened?
I don't know why they attacked us.
Well, on side note, they came in and just tried to take the cauldron, and we attacked them.
Right.
We did fire
They
first.
tried to rip us off.
No.
Yeah.
They
No, they
smacked
hit
the
me.
shit out of Grun twice
Oh.
in the
And
face.
Grun paid
while
him
he was
back.
sitting there. Yeah.
You're right. You're right. So they just walked in and attacked.
They came in hot and we killed them.
They did come in hot.
You don't know if their intentions were to knock you out or not, though.
Don't care. You swing a mace at me, you better kill me. Otherwise,
near
I'll
did,
eldritch
buddy.
blast your ass.
Damn near did.
Yo.
They assume the same thing because when they look at the combat tracker, you guys are all red to them.
Oh, so they're reverse murder hoboing.
Yeah, it's reverse murder hoboing. All right, so DM fast forward to tomorrow.
Sure, push
All
us to
right.
the
Yeah.
rest.
Yeah, I can push you guys to rest. Where are you guys gonna spend the night? Uneventful evening here.
Oh, we're gonna spend it at the Level Up Tavern, is where it's called.
The Level Up Tavern. You're not quite gonna level up, but
Well, there is the wet trout that we seem to know the lay of the land there, and the regulars. So
yeah,
Is that a
there's here
monkey?
and the wet
If-
trout or the dungeons. Those are your three choices, I
was
think.
at least at the West Trout, we know if somebody's there that's not normally there.
Cool. All right, so you guys spend the evening at the wet trout, getting your long rest,
Bam.
and the next day you meet with the speaker at the. So you make your way through the streets of East Haven, back over to the town hall, and meet with Speaker Whalen again. And
We can't see
indeed,
anything on the map, so
I don't.
because
I
our
don't have
tokens
a
aren't
map.
on it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't have a map. I was just going to give you the image of Mr. Whalen. He says, "Ah, the saviors of East. What's the name of my town?
East Haven.
East
That's
Haven.
right.
That's the DM saying that. Going to rescue us from famine and starvation this winter. And he lays out 500 gold piece gems for you to inspect as he glances over. Do you guys have the cauldron? Is it visible or?
It's invisible with the imp
Oh, well,
right
so he
now.
doesn't produce the. He says, "Is the cauldron with you?"
Let's see the reward, and
Ah,
I'll have the imp ring it so that he can hear it, but not see it.
I see. And he shakes the bag. Ching, ching, ching.
Uh-huh.
If
Gems
you
don't
want to
sound like
see
ching
the
ching ching.
gems, I need to see what I'm purchasing.
I'll bring the imp down with it.
The fart thing.
Turn it visible.
All right, so he spreads out the gems on the table for you to look at as he goes over and taps on the cauldron. And
Do they look legit? They're not glass.
yeah, you guys can give me a knowledge roll on using. If any of you have any kind of tools or anything, you can use those if you like.
Tools?
Yeah, like gem reading or I don't know
So,
what kind of.
Sven, you rolled artisan's tools, but that's just a generic, like, what tools is that?
It is leatherworking.
He's like, these could be made into a nice belt, and these gems could be put into them. They would fit nicely in a belt,
They
like a
don't
buckle.
look quite like leather.
Yeah, no, he's saying that he could put the gems in a leather belt.
Or a scabbard, or
Who
brooch.
would like to take one gem
Or
and
an
kind of
axe.
scratch it on the glass to see if it cuts it?
It's only diamonds.
Like scratches the shit out of the glass.
Almost.
Stop that! That
Doesn't really
noise.
cut it, but
Okay,
they
I'm
look
gonna...
good. I mean,
Alright.
they look. For those that are inspecting the gems casually, they look authentic.
What did they look like? I mean, so it looks like I would have no trouble exchanging this for 500 gold pieces. This gem I'm holding.
If you got to some place that actually has 500 gold pieces they could give to you in exchange for the gem, you
Yeah.
would not have a problem exchanging
Like
these.
Bryn Shander.
Possibly Bryn Shander.
Well, Quaid pockets one and nods to everybody else.
He says, So we have a deal, I see. Excellent. Boys, help me get this cauldron downstairs. As a couple of the town guards kind of wrestle this thing inside the room, and you can hear them going down the hallway with it. Clang, clang, clang.
You may want to be careful. They've already tried to steal it once before.
He stops and he kind of pops his head back around. Who's they?
Well,
These
I've got
guys
cause
with
to
the
believe you're
bowling
a pretty
shirts
little
on.
lady.
Here's
Yeah,
their
bowling shirt.
identity.
He's like, what? You have taint? What?
Yes,
You-
three
Bowling
taints.
shirts.
You have
He
These
looks
guys.
confused. It's a bunch of bowlers tried to taint the cauldron? I don't understand.
He'll
No,
just give the speaker the three taints and be like, "Those guys."
they showed up with Prudence, and when we put them down, she disappeared. Isn't that strange?
Huh. Prudence? Prudence? Has anyone seen Prudence? Everyone's shaking their head. Not since earlier today.
Oh, be careful.
He says, I will make sure there's only one key to the dungeon, and I will keep it on my person.
Mm-hmm.
Can you send Prudence to our room when
So
you
let
see
me,
her?
where's that, you guys just want the money. Just give us the money.
Just give us
Where's
the
it at?
money.
No, not that one.
Money, 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 money.
Then we're gonna go
Money.
shopping.
Obviously, we need axe beak food.
They're aquamarines.
You mean Navy SEALs?
Yeah, they're Navy SEALs.
Aquamarines? Thank you. I guess that would have been. I guess technically that would be agua marine, not aqua.
Yeah. Agua.
Agua.
They're Spanish.
Spanish Marines.
All right, so excellent. You guys just made 2,500 gold pieces for some cauldron, some
But
hag
can
hat.
we? Do we have to take the gem and then role play going to sell it and all that? Is that what we're doing?
Yes.
Okay, I'll take mine then. Aquamarine.
Yeah, because you can't get. They don't have 500. They don't have 2,500 gold pieces just sitting around in East Haven Town Hall.
Now, can the imp just grab it and bring it out, and we just go to Britain Haven and sell it again?
Well, since we just told him
Are you asking
that
that to
it was tried to be
Matakiri?
stolen,
Or
they're
to,
probably going to be watching it a little bit.
It's a unique item, so we'll it's not like it's just a one of a. I mean a Ford Bronco, and then there's millions of them.
Yeah, you guys could come back later tonight and try to steal it if that's what you want to do.
Somebody didn't take their Aquamarine.
No.
That was. I didn't realize we had to take it. I thought he was going to deliver.
Yeah, it's in the party sheet. Because remember, I just asked if we had to go and role play selling them instead of just getting the money now. Just give me 500 gold, goddammit.
Okay, so obviously some people are probably unhappy with us. We did hand over their identifications to the speaker.
Reluctantly, he takes them.
So, what do we do now, boys?
I don't know what that thing's called.
I'd say we need to get out of this town for a while.
Need to lay low, let the heat kind of die down?
Problem with kobolds at Tourmaline Mine.
Let's take a look at the calendar too. Not the dice color, the calendar. So it is
Today I'm feeling
currently the 21st, and it's in the evening. About 4 p.m. on the 21st.
So how about we take a rest and head to Brinshander?
So you guys
And
want
let
to
the
go
heat
to
die down.
Brinshander like the next day? In the morning?
Let the
Brinshander's
heat die down.
about 8 hours away, I think. Let me see.
What time is it now?
4 p.m.
The time it says right in the chat there.
Dur.
Travel
It
distances.
is in fact Sven Dur. It is in fact DR. You're right.
So
Dur. I see
there
what
you
did.
guys go.
Oh, what's
Now you
this?
know what the DM knows.
Travel
Fair
times.
weather travel times.
Okay.
Because this guy's always looking out for cool stuff.
And where was
Thank
this
you,
not in the
whoever
book?
made this. No, this
East
is
Why the
Haven.
fuck is everything cool not in the goddamn book? What in the hell? We'll have too much time. We're in East Haven, right?
You're in
7.5
East Haven, yeah?
hours.
And you want to go to Brinshander.
So, how do you figure that out?
Top row, East Haven. Left hand side, Brinshander.
Yeah, so
Oh, right. I was trying to do it the other way.
Yeah, the way that every other chart goes by.
That's
Yeah, you're
right.
wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 7.5
Oh wait,
hours.
hold on.
I gotta remember to turn
Hold
that
on,
off.
this is Unity. I forgot. This is Unity.
What about it?
You
There
turn
you
the
go.
grid on the big map and it'll do. Oh,
Or there you go. Does that make it better?
That does
my
not make it
gosh.
any better.
It's all
Is
in
this-
Russian, man.
What is that? Is that a reverse image? Yeah, that was
Yeah.
backwards, like the mirror image or whatever the fuck. You know what's also not helping? Me passing out from being dizzy when you're doing that. 7.5 hours to get from East Haven to Brinshander. Okay. In fair
And
weather.
that's on foot. If you guys did it with a dog sled, you could cut it in half.
7.5 hours, so that's got to be like 20 miles.
Well, let's take a peek at the map, not the party sheet, the party map. So here you guys go. So you guys are currently in East Haven, and you want to go down the east way all the way to Brinshander. So it's pretty much a straight route and down a paved road.
16
Each
miles.
way is paved.
15 miles.
Yep, 15 miles.
I was close.
It's paved, but it's under 3 feet of snow, right?
Yeah, it's pretty snowy,
Packed snow.
but it's a somewhat traveled. I mean, it's the most traveled road in 10 towns right now.
So it's 4 p.m. We get a good night's rest and head out in the morning.
Yeah, and we're going there specifically. Why?
One of the quests for Cobalt, the mine.
Okay, cool.
Well, the mine is up
Well,
here by
I think you guys
Tourmaline.
eventually are going to try to make your way down the Tourmaline.
Yeah,
Okay.
but we'll go through Bryn Shander to get
But
there.
Brinshander is like the trading hub of 10 towns. It's like you guys got 500 gold piece gem and you want to freaking buy some shit.
Also, at
we'll-
some point in the far, far future, we'll probably want to go check out Blight. Because of that map that we got.
Blight.
All right.
Yeah, the special map that we got.
Oh, this map?
Oh, the one that's got the yeah.
Yeah,
And
Sunblight.
it said to go to Sunblight.
Well, it
No,
says
at some
Sunblight,
time,
you know.
we'll need
That's where
to go
the
check that
other
out.
Duragarth
Yeah,
we think are.
You're not
right?
sure what
The other-
level you have to be out there, but
Okay. Not now. I'm
Not this
assuming.
level.
Kelvin's Cairn. Let's just go right inside the top. All right. So let's say we're gonna rest for the night, and then since we gotta quit now for tonight, game wise, We can head out to
And
Bryn
on the
Shander at the
morning, you
beginning
guys are gonna head out to on the east way out to Bryn Shander. Excellent. So the DM has a train
That
track.
would be
Woo-hoo.
that would be west, would it not?
It would be.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
And we will probably
So
hire some dog sleds to go there.
Yeah.
So just as a spoiler for those that are going to play in this game and are watching the stream, the Cauldron Caper was the quest it was called. And it was to take place at the town hall, if the players allowed it. They were going to come in and try to steal the cauldron, the same little group. But since you guys were protecting it, they decided to try to get it from you and get away quickly, which they failed. They failed.
They failed. And because we
And
completed that quest, it was worth 20,000 XP each. Thank you.
you guys, once you
I'm so
guys
tired. I'm
do
so
some
tired.
stuff in Bryn Shander, you're probably going to level up. So at
Cool.
least by the end of next game, you guys will be able to level.
Nice.
If you survive.
Nice.
If you survive.
If you survive,
And that's
let's
it.
just throw that in there.
That's it. Are we on for Saturday? Everybody's good?
Yep.
Yep. All right.
Everybody, see you next week. All right.
I may not.
Happy.
I'm off the calendar, but it's possible that I'll be here. I just don't know yet.
You ain't going nowhere.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Just stay home and eat
Cool.
turkey. I bought a
Thanksgiving,
turkey. I'm
everybody.
gonna make my own Thanksgiving by myself. That's what I'm
Happy
doing.
That's what
Thanksgiving.
I'm doing. All right. Thanks, Drake.
Cooking the
Thanks,
turkey and
everybody.
everything.
Thank you, Rick.
All right. See you guys.
Get off my lawn.
All right. That's how you do it, everybody. That's how you play all of the Ds and all of the other Ds, in which we sometimes call Dungeons and Dragons. And what happens now is I remind everybody, come on Tuesday to 5e pickup games. Come on Wednesday to Round Robin. Come on Fridays to the show for Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Come on Saturdays for this show, Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden, using Unity, which we do. And then tomorrow on Sunday, make sure and come by and we'll go over Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, and we'll also give away a copy of that tomorrow night. So don't miss it. Don't fucking miss it, everybody. Oh my god. Also, those people that stay around till the end of the show always get XP. So there you go. Bam, like that. Like this and like that. And then the other thing I can tell you is that there are some extra things you can do to participate with the channel. Now, if all you're doing is coming and hanging out, that's all you need to do. You don't need to do anything else. That's all that's important. Everybody has a good time. Everybody's having fun. But if you would like to do other things, you most certainly can via any of the things that I just put in the chat. There's a bunch of words there that I just put in the chat there, you see. And you can type ! And, for example, Discord. That'll give you the URL to come to our Discord channel, where we have almost 1,600 people talking about D&D and Fantasy Grounds and Dungeon Masters Guild all day and all night, planet-wide. You can also go to my Patreon page, which has levels of support as little as $1 a month. $1. Gerbil Slayer, how you can contribute to the prom date fund is by doing any of these things. Buying stuff on the DM's Guild, cheer bits, or subscribe. Now, if you cheer bits or subscribe during the stream, you attack the bit boss, which is currently Matakuri at 3418. Another way to contribute, besides Patreon, is DM's Guild. You can buy stuff and not only contribute, but get cool shit. The total so far today, with an hour left to go, is $283.37. $283.37 with an hour to go in the day. Also, you can go to the YouTube channel and subscribe to that. I've got over 1,000 videos there. You can follow me on Twitter or check out the Facebook page. Oh, boom. Crime Fighter says, thank you, by the way. Like the knowledge, trying to get into FGU and all. Hey, Crime Fighter, awesome. glad to hear that. Follow the channel, hit that follow button, buddy, and also come by our Discord server and talk to people. Just click on that link right there and come by and talk to us. It's good times. All right, so I'm gonna go. I don't know. There doesn't seem to be any movies, and oh, you know what? I haven't watched Friday's Mandalorian yet, so I'll go watch that. I'll watch The Mandalorian. That's an hour, or maybe it's not. Maybe it's only half an hour. I forget what that show is. Alexa, shut the fuck up. I never asked you anything. She just talks to me for no reason. Oh, joined the Discord last night. Awesome, Crime Fighter. Good. Yeah, if you have any questions for us over there, you just let us know. So hope to see you guys all back here tomorrow night when we give away the copy of Tasha's and go through it, and it's always a fun show. And then, of course, on Sunday nights after the show, we do play Jackbox Party Pack games. We can have up to 10,000 players, so I invite everybody to come do that. Aside from that, everyone enjoy your weekend. Good gaming, everyone.